I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. Konitile koro oladara. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. For Chelsea, okay. We will lose together. Together when we rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we can be strong. We rise, we fall together.
Not done, blood. What about this brother that you were telling me? You said, we don't need Osman. We got Nicholas Jackson, fam. Bro, there's more chance of Michael Jackson scoring a hat-trick than him, blood. You know what I'm way there. He's a scrub as well, blood. Waxing. You know what I mean? I ain't scared of him. Bro, you know what makes me...
It is the history of the Tottenham. The number one thing that never changes. Tottenham will forever Tottenham. Even in spite of wherever we are in the league, wherever we are in the rebuild or the process, nothing will ever change than the mentality and the history of the Tottenham. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe and all of that. I still can't believe we won 4-1. I still can't believe we pulled a result like that. If you told me at 70 minutes that we were going to bag another 3 goals, I would have been like, huh? It don't fucking look like it. But here we are. Here we are. Big up to my guy Said. Big up to Max Morg. Big up to Warrior. Big up to Tyrese. Big up to everybody in the chat. And as per usual, it's happened again. It's happened again. Tottenham Hotspur. It's happened again. And you know who did it? We did. We did. And I'm so glad it was us that gave them this humbling. I have never seen Tottenham fans look so overconfident going into this fixture. And we might have just given them their most embarrassing defeat. These lot have no excuses. I don't want to hear nothing about the referee. I don't want to hear nothing about injuries. I don't want to hear nothing. I was told that this is a new Tottenham. So why is there the same Tottenham mentality still reeking in that ground? In the words of the great Robbie Lau, you had it all in your hands. You were beating us all over the pitch. And they still couldn't compose themselves. Even when they were in control at 1-0, I thought we were holding 6. I thought we were holding 6 goals. And what did they do? They let it get to their heads. They thought, let's kick around Chelsea. Let's kick around Chelsea. This isn't the same Chelsea. What did you do? You showed the same old Tottenham. Romero is a straight bozo. He is a straight pussy. And for the celebrations that he did in front of the away fans at 1-0, he can hold that. Hold that, you overrated fraud. That guy was looking for a red card, all came. He is nothing but a passion merchant. Should have been sent off earlier for kicking Colwell. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, it was down to 9 men. That's the first thing I've heard, by the way. We should be embarrassed about the fact that it took them going down to 9 men to beat us. Well, I feel like these lots have forgotten not even just the history, but present-day Tottenham. Because this was them when they beat Liverpool down to 9 men. This was them. It was fine then. Look at that. You would have thought they just won the Champions League. You would have thought that we didn't even celebrate like that. So I don't want to hear nothing about no 9 men and none of that bullshit, because it was fine for you a few weeks ago. It was fine for you when you were getting players sent off and it was working into your hand. But the difference is you bums couldn't even score more than twice. We managed to get 4. At least we were persistent. We kept knocking at the door. And to be honest, it weren't even just that. We need to talk about Ange, blood. We need to talk about Postecoglou, bruv. Because of all the shit, all the PR, all the bollocks that I've heard about this joker. And they are still trying to prop him when at 9 men, they played with this high of a line. Let that have been Pochettino. Let that have been Poch. Do you know how much they would have cooked him for doing that? But because it's Ange and he's sticking to his philosophy and it's Tottenham and it's good vibes and good day, mate, and all of this bollocks, it's fine, apparently. No. I need energy for Postecoglou. I need energy for this guy. Because at 9 men, he thought, let me play a high line. The guy got too cocky. The guy believed in his own sauce and he got cooked. He is the reason why you guys lost 4-1. Let's call it what it is. He is the reason for that. Because if he had sat back, we might not have even bagged. Poch has said enough times that our problem is low blocks, not high lines. And this guy comes in and he plays a high line with 9 men. So I'm not hearing nothing. All of this was Tottenham's own mistakes coming back to haunt them. That is it. No ifs, no buts, no nothing. That's what it is. You had it all in your hands and then your mentality failed you and then your manager set you guys up to fail. That is why you're held for. It's not because, oh, we had bad luck, or Maddison came off injured, or Van der Ven came off injured. Maybe don't play a high line with your fastest centre-back out. Maybe don't do that. Maybe figure that one out, mate. But no, apparently we got lucky. We should be embarrassed. We should be embarrassed. No. Because at Arsenal, the performance was good enough, but I was not happy because the result wasn't. In this game, I could say maybe the performance wasn't good enough for us, but we got such a good result at the end of it. And that's what today is about. It is about the statement. It is about finally beating a Big Six team, let alone a Big Six team away from home. It's about Pochettino finally getting a big win. Nicholas Jackson now has 3 goals against Tottenham. Do you know how much patience this fan base is going to have for him now? You know how much this fan base loves a goal against Spurs, let alone a hat-trick at their own ends. So that's what this is about. And I see a lot of people saying, please cook Henry right and everything. I'm here to announce that Capital Conflict will be live at 10 p.m. tonight. So please be there. It's going to be an amazing show. Yet again, I'm the only club that didn't lose. I don't know how I've managed to luck this out, but we will take it. And yeah, guys, be there. Be there at 10 p.m. We got a hat trick. We got 4 goals at fucking Tottenham. Postecoglou's fucking big home unbeaten streak is dead. And it's dead because of his own stupidness. Is A-listers tonight? Yes, 11:15. So straight after a Capital Conflict, we've got A-listers, and we've got even more cooking to go through. A lot of people are asking, what did Henry say? Well, okay, cool. Well, let me go back to my shorts. I've got time. I got time today. Where is it? My channel, shorts. So this is what everyone was talking about. Where's the sound? What the fuck is the sound? Ah, for fuck's sake. All right, well, I'll play it through my phone. You ain't ducking the smoke. One sec. Where is this? So that just completely flopped on me. Yeah, I got receipts. I got hella receipts. Is this it? Nope. Yep, here it is.
Deep, bro. I don't care. We are gonna win that game, and I reckon 3-0. Man said 3-0. 3-0. A 3-0. Yeah, I reckon. Bro, you can sing 2 to Brentford. I know half our fan base is deluded, and we're all tapped and clapped and cracked, but I just can't see how.
So, 10 p.m. we cook. But if you guys want to see a little preview of that, me and Henry Wright did a review on his channel straight after the Tottenham game. It's already there. So everybody head over to Henry Wright TV and enjoy. So there's a little preview for you guys, but the day isn't over. We've got plenty more cooking to go through as well. In terms of Chelsea, I mean, I'll be real. that game took 10 years off my life. I went through such a range of emotions. I was fuming, and then I was gassed, and then I was fuming, then I was confused, then I was even angrier, then I was getting embarrassed, and then it was just all vibes. So many VAR decisions that, like, I can barely even remember all of them. There was, I think, Sterling got a goal disallowed for a handball. Caicedo got an absolute banger ruled out, which is really, it's a shame for him because he played very well. And that was such a great moment for him. But it got robbed. But it came back to us because we got a penalty, thankfully. Well-deserved as well. Romero, hold, you prick. What else was there? There was the second red for Udogie. I think that was another VAR decision. They tried to take the second goal off us. Thank the Lord that didn't get taken off. There was a lot. And Max, I agree. That second half was so stressful. I was like, how are we not breaking this team down? Like, our game management can be laughable sometimes. Straight laughable. Because I was seeing all sorts of madness. I saw Gallagher giving Bentancur a free run at goal. I saw Gusto clattering into someone 60 yards from goal. I saw Sterling try to dribble through 4 players when we were down to 9 men. And it's like, brother, just pass through them. They have 9 players on the pitch. I saw players inverting instead of trying to spread the pitch. I saw Cucurella literally get the ball in a good position, look at Sterling dead in the eyes in a good position, and then shoot. Like, we look so clueless at times. We look so clueless, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. It really didn't matter. That's why I'm trying not to talk so much about it, but we can acknowledge the fact that the same problems were still there. The attack was just Cole Palmer and vibes. Like, Nicholas Jackson could have had a double hat trick. Could have probably had 7 in that game, in all honesty. Some of the finishing was just, brother. But he's got something to build on. He's got something that he's got confidence now. Hat trick against Tottenham. He's got the whole fan base on his side. That's all that we need from him. Yeah, Gallagher was another one. He weren't great either, but he got an assist, so it's all good. I think the only players that really stood out for me were Reece James. I'd say Silva. Caicedo was brilliant. Cole Palmer was the only one with a cool head in that attack. The only one. And that's about it. That's about it. Other than that, I don't think anybody really stood out. Sanchez didn't really have much to do. Colwill shouldn't have been playing at left back. I'm glad Poch rectified that in the second half at least. Who else? Enzo didn't really look up to it. Gallagher, nah, just did the whole pressing and off the ball stuff, but Bardi assist didn't really wow me either. Jackson, he wasted so many chances. How that man left with a hat trick, I don't know, but I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm not asking questions. I'm running with it. I am running with it. That is beautiful. Now, he has more goals than Alvarez in the league. He has more goals than Saka. He has more goals than Højlund, more goals than Núñez. He's also got a hat-trick before Saka and before Rashford. He's only been here about 3 months. Like, Jackson didn't look good, but for an inexperienced striker in the Premier League, he's getting time. And he's doing all right in terms of the numbers. He's doing all right. Let's just try and work on the finishing, please, because yeah, deep it. We could have won by even more. But I'm not battering into any of these players today. I'm not battering into any of them because we ended up battering Tottenham and this whole philosophy hype. All the sucking off that I've seen going for fucking Angie. I need energy for his horrific game management because I'm not seeing it enough. This guy is overrated. Tottenham are overrated. You will forever be our little bros. Forever. Know your place, accept your place, and move on from it. Beef Arsenal for North London all you want. We're going to come over here and run our pest control once every year. The same way we always do. Spare me the 9-man hype. Spare me the injuries hype. Spare me all of that bullshit. Because it's all just copium. It is all straight copium. No excuses. We were mid-table Chelsea. 13th place Chelsea. And little old Chelsea did that. I heard about all the songs that were meant to be coming out for this game. Stamford Bridge is falling down. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Now you've got your Chelsea back. I guess we do. I guess we fucking do. And I guess you got your Tottenham back. So we're all happy. We're all happy. Everybody is happy coming out of this game, except all of you guys. And to that dickhead Romero, I only have one thing to say, my friend. One thing to say. Cry at home, motherfucker. Cry at home. Because you ain't going to be seeing a football pitch for a while, you bozo. Passion merchant. Absolute passion merchant. Big up to the guys super chat. I still haven't got to you guys, my bad. Great result, Lewis. The scum got dealt with. Big facts, Chris. Big facts. Big up to Dinishin saying Havertz will not score versus 2 men, let alone 9. Facts. Jackson is a fighter. Jackson is persistent as well. So big up to him. Big up to Vision K for joining the membership. Big up to Felix. He needs me to sing. Let me just clear my throat. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. My guys, get running in the comment section as well. Big up to Daniel saying only a Chelsea fan can get a hat-trick and our own fans can't celebrate and abuse Jackson. Hate this fan base. Congratulations, Jackson, deserved. Now, I agree to a point. We need to be realistic and say before the hat-trick, it was not a great performance. But I don't care because he got a hat-trick. I don't care. None of that means shit to me because he bagged the hat-trick anyway. Like, be real about it. But if we're going to say worst hat-trick of all time, how has he got a hat-trick? This guy is the only man that can have a hat-trick that is the same as his performance out of 10. No, I'm not doing none of that shit. No. He's a young striker who needs to keep building his confidence. You got a hat-trick at Tottenham? Congratulations, my friend. Keep building on it. Keep building on it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Big up to Frosted Myth saying kangaroos in my fucking ass, bunch of bastards. I didn't even hear that name. Big up to my guy Frosted Myth every time. To everyone watching on Twitter, I'm going to remove this stream. We're going to be bringing on the panel in a couple of minutes. So if you want to keep watching, click the YouTube link in the bio. It will send you straight to my channel. And yeah, you can get involved in the comment section on there. Big up to everybody watching on Twitter. But that stream is ending. That stream is ending. Now we are still here on YouTube, still here on Twitter. Big up to everybody that's in here. Big up to Zoateng saying Lewis so shameless. Spurs looked good before the Reds. Well, here's what I have to say about Tottenham red card. Spurs were so good for what? 20, 30 minutes? What, you want the 20, 30 minute 3 points or something? Did that work for us? Did that work for us when we were going, oh, we were good for 75 minutes against Arsenal and then we threw the game away? How about you don't get a red card? How about you don't get a red? How about you manage the game well? Why don't you do that? How about you show composure? How about you show good mentality? How about you show a good red? No, a good head. Not a good red, because you clearly got too many of those. I don't want to hear nothing about how Spurs looked before the red, because it is a 90-minute game. And what happened in the 90 minutes? Tottenham'd. That's it. So I don't care. All that is to me is copium. That is straight copium. I ain't listening. I was told this is a new Tottenham. A new mentality under a new manager. Clearly not. Clearly not. So you can take your 20 minutes of good football, shove it up your ass. But big up for the donation anyway. I'm talking about that for Tottenham fans. If you're not a Tottenham fan, that's fine. That's fine. But if you are, you have to hold that. You have to hold that. Big up to Shard saying unashamed agenda, get Sterling out of my club. Decision making wasn't great. Wasn't great. But again, persistence did pay off finally. He finally started passing the ball through Tottenham instead of trying to dribble through them. That was getting very frustrating. Because, like, bro, when you have a two-man advantage, you do not need to dribble consistently. You just need to pass through them. Pass and move. Pass and move. There is so much space. Use the space. Don't dribble into it. Pass and move through it. That's how you move the ball quicker. You will move the ball quicker with a pass than you will through dribbling. But we got there. I guess we can say we got there. Big up to Chris Kill saying music was primetime banter. Big up, my guy. I love the little soundboard. Love the little soundboard. Big up to CCP. Big up, my guy. I think we need a winger. I'm still not sure. Like, I think we need a number 9 still, first and foremost, over anything. But other than that, nah. Lewis, how worried are you for the City game? based on how bad the Chelsea performance was? Not really. Because again, our performances continue to improve. Well, our results are better against the better teams. This is probably the worst performance we've had against the top teams, but we got our best result. Man City will be right back to where Chelsea are usually at their best, where we're not dominating possession. We're kind of on the back foot. We got to play a little bit deeper and we can hit them on transition. I think we can compete with Man City. Can we win? We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to go that far. I'm not going to jump to conclusions that quickly. But we'll see. I'm not going to say we're not capable of it. Wolves literally beat Man City at their yard. And what, I'm going to say we can't do it. No, we are definitely capable of it. Definitely capable of it. It's just, I don't know. Part of me is thinking like we didn't expect to have so much control of the game. And then when we did, we didn't know what to do with it. So eventually we figured out what to do. But we're not going to get that much space. We're not going to get that much time on the ball against Man City. There's going to be a lot more different. So we'll see. We'll see. I won't say my confidence has gone down. Has it gone up? Slightly. Only because I believe Chelsea could build on the result that we had against Tottenham. But that's about it. Other than that, it's Manchester City. We're playing a different beast. They will have a different mentality going into this game. We just need to see. We need to see. Big up to Max Morg saying people talking about needing a striker. In my opinion, we need a striker and a winger. I mean, if a good winger does come in the market, I'm not going to say no, but Sterling, Palmer, you've got Nkuku coming back who could potentially be playing on the wings anyway. There's still Madueke. Like, I think if we're talking about a winger, then we need to get rid of one first before we bring one in. So I don't know. I'm not too sure about the winger front. Maybe when Nkuku comes back, we'll be fine. Maybe. But big up to my guy, Max. Appreciate the donation. Big up to Felix. Saying we were horrific at finishing, but I believe we should have won at 11v11, which was clear after the second goal. We're weak on counters and set pieces. At 11v11, I'll be real, we were getting cooked. Even if we did manage to get goals and they were still getting ruled out and everything, we did not have control of the game at all. We didn't have control. It took the red cards and the injuries for us to do that. The injuries aren't Tottenham's fault, but the red cards are their fault. So, nah. I like saying we should have won, potentially, if you're looking at it before you go into the game. But watching the first 10, 15 minutes, Tottenham were different. It's just their problem is the mentality. Tottenham will forever Tottenham. Let's keep it real. Big up to Felix for the donation as well. Big up to Thierry saying let's keep it real. We should have won 1-7 at best. We need finishers in the team. Shout out to Capo Reese back in business. Cannot wait for Nkuku to join in. Yeah, our attacking play looked a lot better with Reece James in there. I will say that. Some of the passes and the ranges of passing you were seeing from him were different. And like we know Gusto's been classed this season as well, in spite of all of that. But there's a reason why Reece James is starting right back. And you just saw his impact on the team in yesterday's game. Nkuku, if the idea is for him to play on the left and Palmer on the right, we might be cooking with that attack. We might be. Or maybe even Palmer up top if Jackson doesn't build on this. And then you end up playing Sterling on the right. Maybe that works. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thoughts on Palmer? He was the only calm guy in our attack, especially in the first 10, 15 minutes. That guy has got veins of steel. Like, he's ice cold. I don't know what phases him. And he's got another derby goal. Get Kubo. He looks mint. I've heard he's done well in the Liga. Haven't seen a lot of him, but I think he's another wonder kid or something. So I'm sure he fits the talent ID that we're looking for. I'm sure he does. Yeah, Cole Palmer's different. I'm done even comparing him to Havertz. I'm done doing that. At this point, it's now just disrespectful. I don't need to compare this guy to Kai Havertz. He deserves to be compared with better players than that bum. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Big up to everybody, though, saying he is everything that we thought Kai should be. But let's raise the bar now, people. Let's raise the bar. We don't need to compare him to that fat pack of mid. We don't need to do that. Yeah, go ahead. Madison's out. Not sure for how long, but he came off injured. Van der Ven came off injured. Udogi's gone. And who's the other one? Romero's gone. So I think that's 3 of their best back 4 gone and their player of the season. We might have just tanked Tottenham's season, you know? We might have just tanked Tottenham's season. And to any Tottenham fan watching this, I only got one sound for you. Hold. Every one of you. Hold. Expressions. Henry Wright. We Are Tottenham TV. Patrick Tyrant. George. Am I missing anybody else? I think Spurs Talk Show. United Spurs of America. Eleanor, you can hold it too. Every one of you, hold it. Tottenham as a club. Tottenham as a label. And Tottenham as a motherfucking institution. Hold that, you pussies. Oh, Tobes. I didn't forget about Tobes. Yeah, hold that. You as well. Am I missing anybody? Oh, yeah, Ange, you can hold it as well. You fraud. Hold. Am I missing anybody else? Am I missing anybody else? Abby. Oh, yeah, Abby. Yeah, she can hold that too. Where is it? Anyone else? I think we've got everybody. Jez! How'd I forget about Jez? Where is he? Where is he? That's for you as well. Every one of you can hold that, you pussies. Every single one of you. I don't think I missed anybody. I think that's it. I think that's it. But yeah, just for Tottenham, you can have one more. Dickheads. Sav! There we go. There we go. Kate, a girl who loves Spurs. Yeah, I saw her on the football terrace. I haven't even done a collab with her, but still. Hey, I don't care. You can hold that. Every one of you lot can hold that. Hold that, you overconfident bastards. You should have beaten us. You should have killed us when you had the chance. And what did you do? You bottled it. You bottled it. It's the history of the Tottenham, blood. It's the history of the fucking Tottenham. And it's happened again. It's happened again. Tottenham Hotspur. It's happened again. Did you see Gal on the football terrace? He cooks, but no, I haven't watched anything. I came back at like 12:30 a.m. I went straight onto the Back Again pod. I can't lie, that might have been one of my worst performances on there. I was so wankered. I spent like 3/4 of the stream just trying not to be sick. And then I went straight to bed. So I haven't seen nothing. I know I am watching after this show. I know I am watching. But that's it. Man said Spurs turned into Imperial Warfare. Oh my gosh. They probably got the same bozo in charge for both of them. I said they want one for Harry Kane. No, Harry Kane was smart. He left that shithole. He's about to go win a league title. Chelsea angry and Spurs happy. Says it all. Standards. Yeah, actually, some Tottenham fans are trying to ride the copium train. We showed heart. We showed desire. We showed character. No, you showed stupidity. Let's call it what it is. You showed stupidity. You man played a high line with 9 men, and you want to talk to me about heart and character and all this bullshit. No, you showed no mentality and no game management. You showed stupidity. Don't talk to me about nothing about heart and all of this crap when you literally set yourselves up to get battered. And then when you did get battered, you want to run the copium train. I am not listening to it. A man said Fuad. I forgot. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Of course, Hassam cooks Spurs. Hassam has got like material set for the next month, thanks to us. He cannot slander our football club for another month. He needs to say thank you to Chelsea. Because we have saved him from Tottenham fans. We've given him so much material. So much material. Big up to DK saying yesterday was war games. Chelsea silenced the bums. it might have been war games, but we didn't lose any players. We didn't lose any fighters. Like we had a clean sheet at war games. It's crazy. I said we need to have some conversation about the Sassy. I don't think he's had enough bad performances that we need to have a conversation. But I didn't think he was great. Didn't think he was great. Like, he seemed a bit slow at some times. I didn't really see him progress too much. So, yeah, it wasn't really a great performance from him. But I don't think we're at the point where it's like we need to have uncomfortable conversations. I don't think we're at that point. Big up to Cameron. Big up my brother. Saying performance wasn't the best, but loved how much the Chelsea ended Spurs. Not only a Jackson hat-trick, but 3 defenders gone and their creative player gone. Love the shushers. What do we think of Tottenham? I'll be real. That's an Arsenal chant, but still, shit. Fuck Tottenham. Fuck Tottenham. Performance wasn't the best, but loved how much the Chelsea... Bro, it's all about the last 15 minutes. The last 15 minutes was insane. Like, I guess it was worth all the stress and all the frustration just to get to that point. Thankfully. And if it means Spurs fall off the top 4 as a result, then, boy. It's all mad. Big up for the donation, though, Cameron. Love for the love, my guy. You're going to love my Ange roasting. Give it a look at Chan. At what? I mean, if you got a link, you can drop the link. Go for it. I said you all quick to go after Silva. Bro, I was critical when I thought Silva played poorly, and I've been praising him ever since. It's called crediting people game by game. We're allowed to do that. That's why I'm not saying Disasi needs to be dropped. I'm just saying he didn't play well. But the guy we need to talk about is Cole. That guy is definitely a luxury play. He wasn't good in the first half at all. Wasn't good in the first half. The only thing I will say is, why the hell did we play him left back? Why did we do that? Like, that did not make sense. I'm glad Potts changed that at halftime, thankfully. But nah, he wasn't great. He wasn't great at all. And like, I think the occasion got to his head a little bit. I saw him start scrapping Tottenham players at halftime. I'm all here for it, but shit, don't get yourself sent off as well. Last thing we need to do is go down 10-10. That's the last thing we need. Need more creativity from Enzo and Gallagher. Yeah, both weren't really on job yesterday either. Enzo wasn't great. Gallagher, I didn't really notice until he got the assist. Didn't really see him do anything. But I'm guessing he still did the pressing work and off the ball stuff, and yeah, that's fine. Like, his season's been good enough that I'm not really onto him that deep. But yeah, Enzo, that wasn't really great. That wasn't really great from him. Really wasn't that great. Anything else? I said, nah, bro. You said Silva slows down our play after 2 games. I'm like, well, cry. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Big up to DK saying Cole will go a guaranteed minutes contract. Has to wait. What? He's got guaranteed minutes in his contract. This is news to me. Where's this? Let me do a Google search. I don't see anything saying that. I don't see anything saying that. Show me where you've seen it, but like that shit's news to me. That's news to me. Warrior says send a link. Panel also need to cook Spurs. Okay. Well, if you insist, my friend, if you insist. Link is going out to the panel. So, yeah, while we're doing this, if you want to guarantee your comment gets read out, as always, super chat. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that. And let's see what everybody is saying. See what everyone's saying. If this thing wants to work. There we go. And don't forget, guys, Capital Conflict will be live at 10 p.m. tonight. So stay tuned. The cooking isn't over. The cooking is not over by a long shot. Okay, I think that's everyone. Should be. Yes, my guys. What are we saying? What are we saying, people?
Yeah, all good.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
You had a rough night.
yeah.
Don't worry, bro. We're both hanging. We're both hanging after yesterday. What were you saying, Jimmy? You all good?
Yeah. I'm good.
Yo, what are you lot saying?
Yes, OTC. What are you saying, brother?
Listen, I told you Lewis this week, fam. After the Blackburn game, I'm confident about Spurs. I'm confident that we could beat them scumbags. Oh, I'm so happy. I was nervous during the game, but I'm so happy that we won that game.
Same. Just glad we finally figured out how to break them down. Finally.
Absolutely. We gotta go back to the drawing board and watch after maybe a day or whatever it is. Just review the game and say, guys, yeah, the performance wasn't fantastic, but nevertheless, there was games that we played this season that our performance was good enough to win, and we came away with a loss or came away with a draw. I'm happy that we won this game, and
So we got some echo from you, bro. Sorry, go on.
I can't lie. I'm not really a big fan of that game management after 2-1. It could have been a lot.
Do you know how many games that we should have won, that we came away with less points? This game, I'm happy to win games. Results first. Right now, we need to get results. We're sitting 10th in the table. We need to get results. Performances will come down the line, but I want results first because we're not in a position that we can take fantastic football. Hopefully, we can come away against Man City with a result. In terms of the performance of all of our players, I'm not Sanchez. I'm still 50-50 on whether that was a good game or not. It's good, some good moments, but misplaced passes.
Didn't
Defense
really
was
have
good
that much
defense.
to deal with, I'd say. Like, the distribution wasn't great in the first half, I think.
Yeah,
I think maybe the second half it got better. I can't remember, but like there was one good save at the end from.
it was.
Son.
That's what I was thinking as well. Defenders actually were all good. Maybe Levi Colwell could have been a little bit more composed, but he's a young kid. He's against Spurs. I'm cool with that. Casado was good. Enzo wasn't great. I'll be honest with you, but he can learn from that. And our attack just needs to be a lot more potent out in front of goal. If we were a bit more clinical, bro, we could have killed them. We could have killed them long time ago. But I'm very happy with the result. Away win against Spurs is a good win. It's a good win. And we get that and we move on to the next result. Move on to Man City. All right, Man City is a tough game. It's a tough game. But if we get something out of Man City, we're going into the right direction. Substitutions. To be fair, if the players on the pitch that should have got us, they should have did better. So I'm not really going
I don't think the subs were that wrong. Like Cucurella for Colwell was the right move. We
Yeah.
needed Mudryk, but like Mudryk didn't perform, and that's really on him, if anything. I think Ugo
Yeah.
Chukwu solidifies the midfield a little bit. Like, it's more the individual performances that were the more concerning part, if anything.
No shame round here, bro. Fuck Spurs, bro.
My G.
Come on.
Bro, you hanging as well after yesterday?
Bro, I had the worst migraine after the game, mate. Like fucking, I had load of McDonald's and that, and then, mate, I've just been trolling too hard today. Every single Spurs fan on my phone has been absolutely getting it, mate. I don't give a fuck. There is no shame in me whatsoever. They have been mouthing off way too long. Bruv, mate, that video of him saying there's a more chance of Michael Jackson hitting a hat-trick and the man goes and bags a hat-trick. I don't give a fuck how bad he played. I don't give a fuck how much hair I lost on my motherfucking head. I nearly looked like Jimmy after the end of the motherfucking game, but no, I'm not looking like Jimmy. I'm here full set of hair, Fucking 3 fucking goals. Fuck you, Spurs, bro. Fucking easy light work. Fuck you, dickheads. I don't
It went easy, bro. It went easy light work.
Yeah,
but
bruv.
we came away with the win. It was a nerve-wracking in the second half, but we should have did better, to be fair. We should have did better. We started off a bit slow. But you know what? Lessons to be learned, man. We move on to the next one. That's what I'm saying.
What do you reckon that score is if Man City, if that happens, that same thing happens to City, they lose the 4 key players and get 2 red cards. What's that City's Tottenham score being?
Look, we needed our luck to come our way at the end of the day.
Probably like 9.
I don't know.
Last 20 minutes, I would say, it was a bit dodgy. The last 20 minutes, like, how on earth we let them get back to the game? Like, in a 9 minute, but still.
Oh,
The last 20.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, it's the set pieces. Oh, it's yeah. That's
15 minutes. Last 15.
we got we got work on our set pieces.
It was just the final third. The final third was just Well, we got there. We got there.
Yeah.
And
I've never been so stressed though watching something ever, and I was sitting right next to the UEFA, right next to the Tottenham fans as well. So like, it was just like,
Oh shit! Sorry.
yeah, I had some little fucking mouthy kid trying to mouth off to me constantly. I was like, shut your mouth, you little ugly prick.
Which side were you on? The left? Were the away fans on your left or your right?
Oh,
No, they were on your left.
No, I think it was,
Yeah.
I saw him on the left, isn't he?
What's that?
I didn't see him. I saw Alex, but I didn't catch him.
Yeah, I was sitting right in front of Alex to the left-hand side, right next to the away fans, but it's just more to the left of him. Like one row in front, 2 row in front. Like Alex sent me a video today. When we scored, I like stood in the front. I was fucking standing. Someone who's friends of Alex sent me a video saying, "I was your friend."
If we had a bit more composure, it could have been like 9 or 10. Still that bad.
Mate, it could have been, mate. This could have been like an absolute.
It could be like 6-1 over again.
This could have been an absolute belting, like this could have been a new song coming up. Like I could have made a song about this game. Do you know what I mean?
Well, we won 4-1 at the
No,
I was going to say something.
You know what? No.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I didn't want to go about the game like that. I didn't know what you're discussing. You discussing like the game tactically or basically like how emotions of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's two separate things. Because it's Tottenham, and
Well, you got
You're breaking up real bad.
You're driving, Alex. You got robot voice.
No. I have my robot voice.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. I'm sure you get connection a little set. Voice Bandit, let me know if that's your name specifically, and if that's the case, I'll go look for it. But big up, my guy. Appreciate the donation.
Voice Bandit.
Big up to United Spurs.
Anyway,
Much better now. A little bit better.
Yeah, what I was going to say is like, look, the game itself was kind of a little bit depressing for me, but watching you and Fatur, I swear to God, the emotions of you faces on the celebration and all that, I swear I was so proud of you, and it brought me joy because I was looking on TV and I can feel it sometimes, but that completely changed about performance of the game. Like it made it easier on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know we played shit for some period of time, and I didn't know that if we're gonna eventually break him or not. That watching 2 of you, actually it didn't change my mind about the game. It just made me a little bit with ease. You know what I'm saying? Like it made me happy.
Like you can feel more about the result in itself.
Do you know what it was as well? I reckon it was probably a bit different.
I didn't care about the Matt on the camera because Matt is just Matt, you know, like he's just guy that likes to strip and show up. But Fatur and Lewis, it made the smile. It made me smile. It made me a little bit happy about the whole thing situation how we played. So big up to you two. Big up even you, Pumba. Love it.
That shit was so emotional, man.
It was just mad in the actual stadium to actually just be there and just fucking give it to all of them. Be like, fuck you. After all the shit you were saying, mate, like to be there back at the fucking 3-point line, giving it It's happened again. It's happened again.
And one quick thing. You know that we ruined Spurs for the next 5 games too. You know that, right? Like we ruined this game, and we ruined them for the next 5 games.
Sorry, Alex, go on.
And we ruined them for the next 5 games. That's what I was saying.
Aye, if we derail their title hopes, I'm taking that as well. Taking that as well.
Has anything came out on Madison and that Mickey van der Vaart?
No, we've not heard anything on Madison just yet. We'll probably find out tomorrow.
For Van der Vaart.
Anyway, I'll go back to listeners. I'll go to YouTube. Y'all enjoy it. Later.
Bless, brother. Good to hear from you again. Pick up,
Unlucky Henry. Mr. Henry Wright.
Oh, is Henry in the chat? Hey, pick up Henry, bro. I'm gonna see you at 10 p.m, my friend.
I
have to hold that, bro.
Is that geezer who said he hates fucking us more than any club in Europe?
I think so. Which again, fair enough.
We won 4 times actually. 4 times at the new stadium.
Oh yeah. 4 wins at the ground. 4 wins at the ground.
Oh, how many games?
To pay your rent to Nicholas Jackson, my friend.
Actually, 5. Make that 5. He's winning the 1-0. 5.
He owns that ground now.
Wait, so how many games have you played at the stadium?
Stadium, not the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
And the front 3 of Palmer, Sterling, and Jackson has scored more goals than Martinelli, Saka, and Jesus, mate. Suck our motherfucking dicks, G. Do you know what I mean?
Yo, I know we're being a bit shameless, but you know what? Today's the day to be shameless.
Oh, for sure. This win feels so good. Honestly, the performance wasn't the best, but it feels so good just to get the 3 points, especially against Tottenham.
And you got this little Tottenham div crying about it in the chat, even better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and this is their first loss in the league. So yeah.
Fucking insane, man! I can't believe we got a result like that.
I know, right?
Oh, we had Big Ange playing for us yesterday. He was like, 9 men, sweet, stay on that. Let's push an attack. We're like,
I need all the Ange criticism that we can get after all the bullshit I've heard the last 10 games.
He's being protected by the media and everything.
We could have been in trouble if he parked the bus and just started free-balling it to Sonny. We could have been in big trouble.
You were 9 men. I would have been worried if they dropped a low block.
No, we didn't score for 20 minutes after they got the 9 men. It was concerning. We were like so struggling.
Lewis, it's not even just a low block. Just have everyone behind the ball and have Son at the halfway line and just literally lump it into him. Like it could have been travesty. But you know what? Thank you, Ange. Ange helped us out, and he done us a solid. It made hard work of it, but.
You know what? Like, it's going to be one of them things. Everyone in the league's going to respect it. Like, fair play, still going for the win. Because low key, when you're losing, you do just want to go full out. Like, fuck, go playing for the draw. Just fucking go for it and see what you can go. See what happens. But like, yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Like, if he would have been a bit more smart, like he's fighting for the top of the league at the moment. Do you know what I mean? He could have maybe played that out for a draw, but he didn't. But it's just honourable, isn't it? But it's no honourable and fucking die, mate. They only tell you things. You can't read them yourself, can you?
Yeah, but it's like honour. It's honour, hype, and everything. Your best way to get a result would have been to sit back.
Do you know what they needed? They needed a Jose Mourinho or a Conte. A Conte would have. You think if they'd had Jose in there, that would have happened to them. You think they would have been playing like that? Fucking no chance, mate.
No chance.
Yeah, as soon as you go down to 10 men or even 1-0 up, that bus is getting parked.
Yeah, straight up.
Sure. But why did he keep doing that?
Played into his hands.
Why did he keep doing that at 9 men though? That's what I was wondering about that.
He's sticking by his philosophy.
He's what? Yeah. He's one of the coaches that does that.
Honestly,
which I understand in some circumstances, but that was naive yesterday.
Oh,
come on, mate! 4 fucking 1, dickhead.
Do you know what? Like, I look, Poch. What's his name? Jurgen Klopp does something very similar to that, where he might not have a good midfielder, but he just said, you know what, we're playing the same way. But with Ange, he even said, if we go down to 5 men, which is basically impossible because the game will be ruled out. But if I think Ange said that if we were down to even more men, he would have played the same tactic. And I'm just like, mate, like, but you know what? Later on in the league, I think towards the back end, and he'll learn from this mistake, Ange. But
yeah, a few seasons here, mate. Imagine if this was later on in the season and they'll probably find the thing and they're like, go down to 9 men and they're fucking still trying to get it. You'd be screaming, wouldn't you? Be like, fucking park the bus now, you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's good to shut up them spuds, man. Oh my days, they were getting so hyped this whole week.
They were too hyped. They were too overconfident.
They were overconfident. Yeah.
What we thinking for Sunday? Then?
Sunday will be a lot more defensive for us than that.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to frustrate them. Just like we did against Arsenal. We have to do it.
Which may play into our hands, but again, it just depends on how the game goes. Could bag an early goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to look. I've got to think about Man City a little bit more because the way they play, the way we play, it's very unpredictable who's going to win that game outright. It's not clear and obvious.
They haven't got Haaland as well, didn't they? I think Haaland's got injured.
He might play.
Precaution.
They'll rest him against young boys tonight. Like, they got no reason to play him.
He's back in training, but it's tough to see how that game goes.
Yeah, he might still play. Yeah, it's not a big injury.
It's the same as before. Cautious optimism. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Just get a draw.
I mean, against Arsenal, against Spurs, I could have seen how that game could have went in multiple different ways. But Man City's, I don't know, because they keep the ball very well. We're good on the press, but they keep the ball very well. And it's kind of like on the break they can, but we let a little bit of space go by. They can cut us open. They can't, Spurs cut us open on the left hand side through that pass through between what's his name, Colwell and the defender, straight through to Kulusevski, deflected goal. Man City could do that times by 10. And we've got to be switched on a lot more than we were against Spurs. Because if we started the way we did, we are getting cooked. We are getting cooked.
Yeah,
if we play a left back, maybe we won't have that problem.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what?
That's true.
Do you guys realize after 2-1, like we always losing our composure to see the game off?
Yeah.
No,
It's like I'm watching Arsenal again. Last 20 minutes, 50 minutes or so.
No, it's crazy. They still got 3 chances. The Benteke first one.
There you go, 3 chances. It only took 3 chances to beat us 4-2 at least.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but City, I don't know. I'm not expecting a win or even a draw. Just put a good performance.
Just keep on frustration in it. Frustrate, draw.
Just put a good performance in. That's all.
You have to continue Foden, Alvarez, Doku, and Haaland and Grealish quiet the whole game.
Doku's one brother I'm worried about. That brother is cold.
Yeah, Reece is a big game on Sunday.
We need Reece on
Reece is ready.
We need Reece on top 4.
Hopefully.
You know what? I'm just happy to be a Chelsea fan at the moment. Do you know what I mean? After all that shit we had last year, man, let's just fucking live it up while we can. Because
we're at cloud 9, and then tomorrow let's go back and focus again.
My opinion, we were better last year.
But as soon as we get City out of the way and done all with no taking care of, do you know what I mean? That's pretty much Newcastle done. That's our hard run done. Do you know what I mean? Just so we can sort of chill out from there.
If we walk out on Sunday with 3 points or a point, I'll be happy with that.
No, you won't, Fata. You won't be happy. Fata only settles for Premier Leagues and trophies. You're not happy for anything less.
After Newcastle and City, we're honestly, if we can get like a good result or a good performance against those two, much easier.
Yes. So Fata, I was trying to do the enforcer for you yesterday, my G.
Hey.
What happened?
Hey, Lewis, I'll send you a picture on a DM. Give me a sec. I think somebody got it.
Yes. Wait, what happened? Did you guys get beef from Spurs fans or something?
No, the fucking div came on me. He wanted to say something, and the Fata was talking, and I was just like, and I just had a feeling he was just going to say some fucking stupid nonsense. And he came over, and he was just like, I he was just like, I really think that Spurs should have won today. I was like, shut up, go away, mate. Like, you lost 4-1. He was like, Spurs were the better team today. And I was like, well, okay, well,
yeah, cope. Why we don't? We don't care.
It's like, well,
A
mate,
win is a win.
Better hype, bigger team hype, Ange hype, philosophy hype, title hopes hype, all of this shit.
Philosophy hype.
Now Nicholas Jackson owns your home ground.
Yeah,
it's all mad.
No, I've already put on your reply to the tweet. All of us there. Look at the tweet. I just replied to yours.
You just replied to me. All right, sure.
Man did just see all of us getting caught in that pick, you know. Oh my god. Guys are shameless.
Oh, we're all in the pick.
Yeah. Jackson did the shit. All of us getting
I can't even. No, you're in the pick. I'm not.
No, yeah, you are.
Oh yeah, I am. My fucking camera's in the way of my face. Oh, fair enough. That's what I get for being a vlogging prick.
What's this?
That's Harry. That's Harry. That's
Let's
Harry
see.
and Andrew.
Obviously, I've got a camera in front of my face, so you can't see me.
Look at Andrew. Look at Andrew and Harry.
Oh yeah, Lewis. I see your message late yesterday after the game. Why could I come? Could I come sit next to you yesterday? Could I have?
There was room. We could have squeezed, but and nothing deep. Nothing too deep.
Oh, fair. No, I just see your message last night when I got back, and you was like, "Come here," and you sent me your block.
Nah, it's all calm. It's all calm. Oh, yes, Joey. What are you saying, man?
Big up, boys. Big up. So I don't got too much time, so I'm just gonna be quick. Yesterday, I've been watching you guys. But yesterday's game had had some tastes of what this team has been for a while, but it's just good to get a win. The real two things that I was happy for was like Nick, first of all, Nick having a hat trick. I don't care how it comes. When a striker has a hat trick, you have to give him his props. If Haaland gets 3 tap-ins, we're all giving him plaudits. It's the same thing in the end. He gets 3 tap-ins. We have to give him his plaudits in the end.
A little bit. It's clicking a bit.
Okay, well, I won't be too long.
Yeah, no worries. Go for it. All
right. So, and then the big thing for me is the way that we turned off on set pieces, and it just turned off. I feel like we just let the game go. Like we slowed the ball down too much. We didn't try to go get the third for some reason at points. Until the very end we tried to go get the third. Like the last 3 to 5 minutes before the extra time is when we tried to go get the third. So probably like last 11 minutes for the most part we tried to go get the third. But before then we were just it was driving me. I'll speak for myself, but for me, and I thought at least Jimmy, it was driving us crazy. It was driving us absolutely insane. And there was a few times, specifically if you guys were on Jimmy's stream, whoever was on Jimmy's stream, I was screaming to the heavens, why is Conor Gallagher switching off on these free kicks? It happened twice, and we nearly got scored on twice on it. Like, I love that we beat them 4-1. I was happy for really you and Fator and Jackson. But other than that, I was like, all right, we got the 4-1, let's move on. Because there were some serious things that need to be addressed still. Specifically for me is set pieces. You have to stay awake on set pieces. You cannot let the same run happen twice in a row and get beat by it. It's the same fucking run. Bentancur made the same run as Dyer. Dyer, in the first one for Dyer, who was Conor Gallagher guarding? These are the things that cannot happen after we're leading. We're leading. Yes, exactly. These are the types of mistakes that will cost us. You cannot I've already gotten the high of it out of me. I'm just thinking much more level-headed with this. There's a few things other than Connor that I want to talk about. Like, if I think Colwell has taken that role of riling people up, that shithousery. Like, he was an extreme shithouse in that first half. Like, just pushing people around, yelling at people, just getting people fired, the other team fired up for no reason. And then they took it too far. But the last part that I want to say is when we were 11v11, after we got scored on, well, specifically after the Sun offsides goal, we had 6 shots on goal to their none and 70% possession for 20 minutes before they actually had that shot, before they actually got that red card.
Yeah.
So we were getting back in that game at that point. Not to mention, we had 2 goals. We had a goal that was offside, 2 goals that were offsides in those moments between those 20 minutes. So for Spurs fans to come in here and say, especially the last video, the last show that you were on, Lewis, for Spurs fan to come in here and say, "Oh, we battered the shit out of you. We battered the shit out of you," but after your first 15-minute flurry, you were on the back end defending for your lives. Like, it was shot after shot after shot after shot. And Vicario had to make saves. And Sterling got a goal ruled off because it hit his hand. Caicedo got a goal ruled off.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to me, I'm going to say. I'm just going to say unbeknownst to me because I hate that fucking rule. He's standing right next to his defender and he gets called for offside. He's standing right next to the defender that's guarding him and he gets called for offsides. No touch of the ball, nothing. I hate that fucking rule. If anything, the defender's blocking the goalkeeper as much as he is. He's standing right next to a defender. It's not like he's in front of the keeper on purpose. Like, that's the only reason they called Caicedo's goal offside. But we get the result. We move forward. Let's get a decent result at City. And that's all we can ask for. We need to just use this as momentum to get a result at City. Like, you just use it. Don't waste this game for nothing. Have a good performance against City. That's all I gotta say. I'll be back in the chat because I gotta go back to work. So,
Hey Joey, it was
take it
good to
easy,
hear
boys.
from you anyway, bro. I didn't deep all the stuff about the set piece. I need to check that back in the extended highlights.
Yeah,
But,
like Connor absolutely fell asleep against Dyer, and then again against Bentancur. The 2 opportunities they had after we went up 2-1, the 2 opportunities that they had were on Conor Gallagher's head. It would have been on Conor Gallagher's head. Period.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I'll take it. Take it easy, guys.
Big up, Joey. You have a good day, man. Bless up. Bless up. I gotta check out the extended highlights then because I missed all of that. I mean, we were too busy getting at the Spurs fans to even see the Eric Dyer goal. I just turned around to hear everyone celebrating. I was like, nah, not again.
Yeah.
Not again.
I didn't realize Gallagher would that fall for both of them. Damn. I gotta look back. At it.
Yeah, I need to look back at it.
I saw he was at fault for the Dyer one. I did not see the other one, but I noticed that on set pieces, it was quite poor. I'll be honest, if the organisation was not there, the accuracy of heading was not even there as well, which leads me on to the heading in general of the team, with Jackson missing a shot from very close range with his head. So there's a lot to work on in this team.
He didn't miss it. How did he miss it? It was going in. Højbjerg kicked it.
That was not a good header. He headed it to the floor. Like, if he headed it straight forward,
it was going in. If Højbjerg's foot didn't hit it, does it go in?
Come on, like that was come on. I consider that a miss, man.
Does it hit it? Does it go in?
If Højbjerg's foot wasn't there, does it go in? Of course, yes, it goes in.
Is there normally 2 keepers in the net or 1? How many? How do rules normally go?
Bro, that was a crap header. Let's keep it real.
You don't. You could choose not to, because you keep
What's the question?
Like you can answer the questions or not.
What's the question?
Are there normally 2 goalkeepers in the net?
There's one goalkeeper. There's one goalkeeper.
Well, Højbjerg was basically a second goalkeeper. The touch he got on the ball was sending the ball into the back of the net. Højbjerg, at the last second, flipped his leg up. That's a last move of desperation, and he got a piece of the ball and knocked it over the top.
So do you describe that as a good header?
I described it as a good defensive play. That's it.
So do you think Jackson should have scored that game? Should have scored that header?
We directed the header somewhere else in the goal, though.
Yeah.
Y'all, do y'all know
The header had no power. The header was back on the floor.
You guys are asking for perfection on every fucking attempt. Do y'all know how many goals fire into the back of the net when the player made a mistake he didn't mean to?
see him miss
I
more than
watch
one.
you cocksuckers sit here and celebrate Mudrik's goal. That was a fucking pass.
Goal of the season, mate. Goal of the month, mate.
Y'all
I will have no
celebrated.
shame.
What the fuck
He
are we
went for
talking
that.
about?
Have you not seen his interview? He's seen
Højbjerg
come off his
literally,
line.
why do you think Højbjerg celebrated? The keeper got up, celebrated, the defenders ran over and slapped his head and shook him because he made a great defensive play. Simple as that. Oh,
We have
he
to
could have headed it more. Coulda, woulda, fucking shoulda. You know the last goal that he scored where he ran around the keeper and scored? You know he could have passed it, right? Are you gonna say that? Oh, he could have passed it. You're not gonna say that, right? You're not.
No, I'm talking about things that we can work on. If you're standing that goal, I expect you to score. That's a great shot.
Mate. We have no shame in this country, mate.
I was
We
quiet
will
the whole
take
time.
this
Now I want to talk.
and we'll run
I want
with
to
it.
talk now.
Go on, brother.
Yeah.
God.
At the end of the game, my emotions from that 20-minute gap to the end spilled over. So the end of the game, I seemed more mad than I actually should have been. When you really look back at it, if you take the last 10 minutes of the game, move it back 20 minutes, and then let the last end of the game end how that 20 minutes did, does anybody complain? No, because it's 4-1. The game ended 4-1. 4-1. People acting like the goals we scored later on didn't count. Like only we do this shit. Well, maybe we don't, but this is what we
make
do.
hard work of it.
Like Jackson scored a fucking hat trick yesterday. Oh, he could have scored 4 or 5. Oh man, shut the fuck up.
It's
Shut
not
up.
even that. It's
And
more
you
of the.
probably
It's
could
more
have
of
put
the.
5 more strokes into fucking your girl last night, but you didn't. You squeezed out. Everything y'all motherfuckers want more. Y'all remind me of annoying bitches, yo. You ever had a bitch girlfriend? That's what y'all remind me of. Nothing's ever good enough.
We're
Like,
British, mate. It's what we do. We moan and complain.
Shut the fuck up. You know what we need to be complaining about? Our coach. Because once again, you can see the mentality is dog shit. Y'all see here talking about the players? We were up 2-1, and he were forbidding our players from making advanced passes.
Wait, what? No, Pochettino wanted more.
I did see us try and slow down the game at 2-1.
You watch every player go forward and then go backwards. Cole Palmer took it on his own.
We did try to slow the game down.
And
We did
Cole
try to slow
Palmer
the game down.
Fuck that. I'm popping it over the top. And that's what he did.
You can criticize watching the game in terms of game.
He did that on his own. You go back and watch. I watched the fucking.
I can't lie. I can't lie.
I thought Pochettino was screaming at Cucurella for not passing forward.
He wasn't screaming that shit. He was, bro. Look at what.
Oh, his mic's gone.
Shot going straight down the wing. He got to the wing. It was him and Sterling. He stopped and turned around and passed the ball backwards. When Silva got the ball, he did this.
He always does.
That's direction.
Yeah.
When Palmer got that ball, soon as he got it, one time he popped it over the top. He didn't wait. Because if you look at last game, Palmer was doing the opposite of what everybody else was doing. This game, same thing. They told him he said, fuck that, and he popped it over the top.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
And we were able to get those last 2 goals. Palmer is the one you should thank for that. Our coach mentality is shit. When he put
from the left to right.
He was parking the bus, and we were only up 2-1. Y'all,
That's the
if
thing,
you
yeah,
talk about Edge
You don't sit
Postacoglu
back
is a
when
clown,
2-1
he's a
is
clown. No, the fuck he not. He knew what he was up against. A dickhead. If Eric Dyer just would have waited 1 second, tie game,
Yeah, facts.
then he can park the bus. Because then he stole a point. He was going after it.
He was going for the win.
Bentancur
There was 4
should have
chances.
scored.
Eric Dyer.
That's coaching. That's tactics.
Son Heung-min.
That's mentality. What the fuck is the difference between 2-1 and 4-1? It don't make a difference. It's a loss. He was going to get it. Postacoglu said, I'm trying to win this game. We are losing. I'm going to try to win this game.
He's going for it. Yeah, he did. He did went for it.
Yeah, and we are
got
very
so
thankful he
caught
tried
up
to.
in our last few managers' mentality that we forgot what it is to have a coach that likes to fucking win. He's trying to win. 3-1, 4-1, it doesn't matter in that situation. People say, I'm not bantering Tottenham. They are you see my name? You see my name?
Yeah.
If we was 11 points ahead of Tottenham and they came and acted like how we acted, what would y'all say? Y'all would say,
Yeah,
what's
but
wrong with these fucking idiots?
It's
Nah,
different.
come on, man. Nah, we gotta be
Nah.
shameless. We gotta be shameless.
No, but it's different.
Nah, we gotta be shameless, Jimmy, man.
Jimmy,
It's so different.
Jimmy.
It's
Any
so different.
team
They haven't
I'm
won
11
anything
points
though.
above can't fucking banter me. You are literally three whole games behind me. Sit your stupid ass down and stop talking to me. What are you talking about?
That's because you don't understand the history of Tottenham, Spurs, Tottenham, Chelsea. That's why. That's why you're saying.
I don't understand it.
You don't
The
understand
reason why is because Tottenham make a DVD.
Pause. Some of this xenophobic bullshit. Go ahead. Tell me why I don't understand
not xenophobic whatsoever.
I've been a Chelsea fan for 20-something years. Tell me how I don't understand Chelsea Tottenham.
First of all, don't try and play that bullshit xenophobic thing with me.
So
right?
tell me why I don't understand it then.
You don't understand it. You don't
What?
understand the
Tell
history
me
of Spurs
why then.
Tottenham. We will beat them.
I've been a fan for 20-something years. Tell me why.
Listen, I know you can't help it, but shut the fuck up and let someone else speak for once, will you? Jesus Christ almighty. Fucking hell. It's not a xenophobic thing. It's just that when we were worse than them, we beat them and bantered them when they were playing better than us. We always do it. Doesn't matter if they were ahead of us or we're behind them. It doesn't really matter. We will banter them, whatever. It's just it's just a rivalry thing.
Well, what does that have to do with my opinion of it?
Well, you said not to do it when they're 11 points ahead of us. It doesn't matter.
I said did you see my name? I'm not bantering a club that I'm 11 points behind. That's what I said.
But we will.
So what the fuck does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with me? You could.
I'll tell you now, Lewis. What was the first thing you done?
We will just banter.
Time out.
We were 17th.
Time out.
We were 17th. They were first.
If it was West Ham and I said I'm not bantering the club that we 11 points behind, would you tell me I don't understand West Ham?
That's a different thing.
West Ham Chelsea thing is different. Me not wanting to banter a club that we are 11 points behind.
We did it before and we'll do it again. It doesn't matter. We could be 17th.
It's not. Do you know what it is? It's not a Chelsea thing. This is like, I would say this is more like, this is a Premier League thing, because if West Ham were sitting in the relegation zone and beat Tottenham, they would be celebrating just as much as we are right now.
Yeah.
It's just
the thing.
It's just like,
bro,
you got to be shameless. You got to run away with the win.
Don't get what I'm saying. Y'all clearly don't get what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying. What you're saying.
No, you don't say you know what I'm saying and then saying
bro, I get.
Because he tried to tell me I don't understand Tottenham and Chelsea when it has nothing to do with the tradition of the rivalry. I'm talking about where we are as a club. I don't care about Tottenham. I don't. Right. That shit is irrelevant. We're still, because when it's all said and done, I look at the fucking. We got 15 points and we got City next. Yes. If we go and we get smoked by City. All of this nostalgia about beating Tottenham,
Yeah,
don't
don't
mean
matter.
shit.
Don't matter.
It don't
That's
mean
if we
shit.
get
I'm-
battered. Just if that.
just
So you just care about what we do and bun the rivals. You don't care about them at all. They lose 10-0, they lose whatever. You don't care.
Go on, Andrew. Go on,
Hang on,
Andrew.
in the focus of just the game itself, it's bantering them. In the bigger picture, it's just a normal win. It's like
Three-point lead, isn't it?
It's like when we beat Burnley. Do you know what I mean? If you battle it down just to the game, the fixture, you banter them. However, the thing is, I don't. You've seen me do. I've not really gone overboard with the win because to me, when we play Spurs, we should beat Spurs. We always beat Spurs no matter what. It's not a big thing. We beat them. We called it 3-point lane. We've won 4 out of the 5 league games. I mean, Frank Lampard's won there for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? It's not a big deal. Do you know what I mean? Tuchel's won there. Who else? Yeah, he's won there twice. That's what I mean.
Yo, put my dick in your sister mouth, you bitch ass niggas in
Whoa,
the comments.
whoa.
Suck my dick
Oh,
different ways to Sunday.
I thought you said that to Andrew. Whoa.
Oh, he just turned to me.
Hey.
Yeah, go on, Andrew. Go on,
Listen,
Andrew.
in the comments, don't complain if any of us have a go at you. If you can dish it out,
Yeah,
but you
get
can't
out.
take it, that's on you. Yeah. So don't bring up. If I see it again, I'm gonna block people to bring up American bullshit as well. There's just nothing to do with that whatsoever.
Yeah. Any American
Man,
comments is a block. Straight
I
block. You guys already know the
bantering
drill.
no fucking Spurs.
What comment?
This coach,
Comment?
this
No,
fucking coach, y'all gonna see this fucking coach he's just don't have the mentality.
Oh
You
my
up
God.
2-1. Like, how the fuck are you telling your players to hold off?
The thing is, he got. I don't know if you saw it, or you might have. I saw him getting even before the Ugo trip for his sub. I saw him getting very frustrated in terms of we were missing the chances.
Nah,
I saw him get frustrated.
I didn't see
You
it.
can read
I
it
think
differently. I
everyone
read
was.
it.
I saw him frustrated that we'll keep going
people
offside
can
as
read it
well.
differently.
He was
I will
frustrated
say
about
this.
it.
He was frustrated about being offside.
I will say
Andrew
this.
finished. Andrew
He was frustrated
finished.
because they kept going forward.
I will
He
say
want
this.
them to go forward.
I don't know why. Can someone explain to me why, since he had him on toast in that first half, why he moved Sterling to the right when on the left he was cooking Porro every single day of the week? He was cooking him, and then Mudryk came on. Porro actually had a good defensive display against Mudryk. He didn't. That's what I'm talking about. This is the thing. It's like, why would you change it when we're up now to 9 men? Sterling's cooking on the left. Leave Palmer or Jackson and just leave it like that. You don't have to make. You didn't even need to bring Mudryk on because these guys don't. What they need to be trained in is actually how to work the offside line. How many times did I see people make a run when they're already offside? That's what I didn't get. They were playing this high line. They didn't even need to make an offside run. We could have.
Yeah.
My disappointment. My overall disappointment is that I wanted that goal. That the scoreline should be doubled our side. And I should be going, it's an 8-1 or a 9-1 or whatever, victory away. And they can't handle that. But since I was only comfortable after 94 minutes in that game against 9 men, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing to feel only comfortable after 94 minutes against 9 players for 35? Was it 35 minutes? No, it was 40, right? It was 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
No, you got sent off in the 53rd. So it's like,
well, fuck him.
And you can go, yeah, well, Poch didn't want to do this, didn't want to do that, but it was just so frustrating. It's like, I saw Jimmy's watch along. I could see him getting more and more frustrated in the last 20 minutes. I know he was reflecting and changed his mind, but also on a side note, if you score a hat trick, you can't banter a guy for scoring a hat trick. You know what I mean? That's what I don't get. It's now our fans are bantering one of our players for scoring a hat trick. That's what I don't get. He scored a hat trick, yeah. He should have scored more than a hat trick, but he scored a hat trick. And also, it's not the worst hat trick in a game anyone's ever seen.
Imagine that.
Andrew, wait.
That's the worst hat trick I've ever seen. Like, man, shut the fuck.
Hey, I've seen Eto'o score a hat trick against United 9 years ago.
You know the worst hat trick I've ever seen? When we went to Stoke about 11 years ago when Johnny Waters scored 2 own goals and missed a penalty. That's then we won 4-0.
I was going to say back lie against Forest.
I mean,
Bro,
that was
you're taking it way back.
They're exaggerating that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the worst hat trick I've ever seen in my life. But you can't banter. Listen,
I've seen Haaland's hat tricks that are similar to that.
Tell me what was terrible about his hat trick.
I don't
Every
know.
one of his goals he
It
scored.
wasn't. It's more of the fact that he missed every
Do you know what?
opportunity.
Yeah.
beforehand. He didn't have a
Every
good
one of
game.
I think the misses were that bad. I think some of the misses were bad,
Yeah.
and then some of the
That's the
things, some of the
problem.
shots you could have did better with. But after that, I think he was.
Here's the
Who
thing,
gives
though,
a
because
fuck about the misses?
I'm not pressed of it. I'm not like super mad at it. But
Wait. OTC, because I've seen strikers miss numerous chances in games and still bag 2 or 3. And
This
then
is
the
what I'm
chances
saying.
before, they don't matter.
No. Can I just say that?
fair enough.
No striker.
I'm happy either way. I'm just.
Not the best.
There's been no striker with 100% conversion rate in the history of football. There's been none. Not even the great Lionel Messi has 100% conversion rate.
What
Can I also say?
Berbatov?
Did you see the stat about the conversion rate? Our conversion rate before the game is apparently 9%. All this great Spurs attacking football, it's only 12%. It's only 3% more than Chelsea. That's the thing. So it's like, but going back to it, you can't banter a guy for scoring a hat trick. I'm sorry, he scored a hat trick for your club. You can't banter a guy for scoring a hat trick. All you can say is that, do you know what? It's unfortunate for him. He should have had a double hat trick. That's what he should have had. With all the chances that was cleared off the line, and it's a good.
Mate,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he could have got more. He could have got more. Yeah.
But he still scored 3, and he's got more goals than Lewis. You got the list. Who's he got more goals than?
Alvarez has got more goals than Nunes, Højlund. He's got a hat trick before Rashford has in the Premier League.
Anthony. Well, Anthony's dead food anyway. But
Anthony don't count.
Yeah, he don't count. But
yeah, no. Our attacking three have more goals.
You don't count either, Lewis. If Anthony don't count, Havertz don't count either.
Our attacking three have more goals than Arsenal's attacking three.
What I will say is
to
this:
be fucking the best, didn't they?
What I will say is this:
Premier League top scorers.
Although it resulted in Udogie getting sent off, the way that Sterling didn't put Jackson through criminally in the start of the second half, when he went to the right instead of the left, that's got to change as well. You just got to give these guys the ball and see what they do. Forget all this trust.
And Jackson was onside.
That's what I mean. He was through. Forget all this trust. Forget all this trust bullshit. Let's just see what they can do. Just let them sink or swim.
Let them
who's
build
the phony
their
tough?
confidence in it, Andrew.
Who's the phony tough and who's the crazy brave? You know what I mean? Let's see what these can do. Do you know what I mean? It's like especially when it comes to Sterling, who I back, by the way, who's not like he's like the most prolific person. But it was like, you just put these guys through and see what they do. Because Jackson actually had a couple of chances. Was it 1 or 2 chances in the first half? That was a good save for Vicario. People are saying that Jackson should have buried it. That was a good chance.
Well, the Vicario save, that was a good save. That one was a good save.
Yeah. Vicario, and also
I don't know the second one that you mentioned, but I remember that one.
Vicario played like a pros club goalkeeper yesterday.
Oh, that brother. No, do you know what? He was good. He was good. And listen, right,
you know what? I didn't know he's Italian. I thought he was Spanish,
He's a goalkeeper from Italy, bro. They're all going to be Italian, yeah. You know what I mean? They're not going to be anything else. They're all going to be like, especially plays for Empoli. But it's just, and I can understand people's frustrations. It's just, we shouldn't have been going into the 94th minute only 2-1 up. That's the thing.
Yeah. I
shouldn't have to feel comfortable after 94 minutes playing against 9 men. No matter if it's a high line or not. You know what I mean?
Vicario saved them from a pure embarrassment though. Like it could have been like 8 at least, 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. We should have scored more because then at the end, those chances at the end don't matter. They're just consolations.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you know what it is, Andrew? I don't think this team is used to managing a lead against another big team. I don't think they're used to it.
Hang on. That's where I agree. That's where I agree with Jimmy and go, that's up to the coach. That's what the coach to install in. This is a young squad. It's up to the coach to install this. And that's what he's supposed to do. That's what he's supposed to do. That's what I'm talking. You're supposed to install. You know what? And it's a bad thing to say, but that's what Mourinho did when he first came here. Our guys hadn't won a fucking thing. They hadn't won anything as a group. And he installed that belief in them. He said it from day one. I'm a special one. I'm a champion. Poch can't say that. Well, you know what I'm talking about. He can't say it.
Do you know what, Andrew? I don't think it's just belief. I think it's just game management and temperament. You know how Poch was like full back, keep the ball. Those sorts of moments or relax a bit.
Why didn't he bring Carney on then? Was Carney on
He's
the
a
bench?
coward.
Carney, I don't know if Carney's fully fit. I don't know.
Football. Imagine, look how Cucurella been playing.
No.
Why was Cucurella on the bench to put Caldwell at left back?
Yeah.
Why? Why? So just so he can play Silva?
No, I don't think so.
Silva got fucking cooked yesterday. Son, y'all lucky Son's goal was offside.
Jimmy, Andrew, go on, Andrew.
You know why
Silva,
no one's asking that?
You don't push me to tell Andrew go on. Who the fuck you think you is, dude? I would shit on your head like a bird from up here. Like a bird.
Like a bird.
Guys, let's chill for a minute here.
I didn't hear him. That's why I talked over him.
Wait, Andrew, you want to say something, right?
Go, Jimmy, go, Flo, go.
No, I didn't hear you. That's the only reason I talked over you. This fucking
go with it,
man.
Look.
I don't even remember what I was saying now because of this fucking
No, you said Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva.
He was fucking getting.
No, Levi Colwell. Started Levi Colwell to left back.
Yeah.
He started running before Son with his head down. When he looked up, Son was putting the fucking goal in. I'm sorry, I don't know what Silva brings to the back line because we get scored on when he's there. He slows up the play. What does he bring? What? I'm still waiting to see.
No, but Jimmy, okay, starting Levi Colwell. The only explanation that I've heard one time, and I don't know if this is 100% true or not, but starting Levi Colwell ahead of Cucurella, because the way that Tottenham play and they pass around in triangles, Cucurella's more likely going to be spun around than Levi Colwell.
That's
on that side.
What do you mean?
That's the only explanation.
Spun around?
No. I've got another explanation.
Bro,
no, I'm talking about like
keeping position. I've got another explanation.
If Cucurella's there, that goal don't happen.
Yeah, shut up, man.
I'm telling you, bro.
The reason why
Cucurella marks his man. He gets close and defends you.
But for this game,
running around like with his hands behind his back like a fucking river dancer.
Yeah, but for this game is okay. Do you mark the player or do you mark the space? Because in this game, if you're playing against Tottenham, you pass the ball a lot. If you want to keep marking them back,
what's your point?
That's part of the reason as to why I don't agree with it. I think we should have started Cucurella, but if I have to think about a reason as to why Poch started Levi Colwell, is to hold the position and to mark the space, because that's the only reason why. I don't agree with it, but that's the only reason why. And starting
what y'all like? Yeah, what calmness Silva bring? What the fuck are y'all talking about? What calmness?
He's calm. He controls the back line. He was
come on, man. Him out there. Him there and not there is no fucking difference. Show me the evidence.
Wait, Jimmy, are you forgetting that he played well against Arsenal and like other good games? He's not bad.
Do you know what? It's a big game. It's away from home, and you got a bunch of young players.
They're trying to move on. We have young players who are on the same level as him right now. They need to play.
I get that. He brings leadership.
Let me just hang on. Let me just go back. Right, because just about what Jimmy's saying. Before the Arsenal game, if I do recall, I think most of this panel was okay with dropping Thiago Silva from the starting lineup because of his performances. That Arsenal one is an actual aberration of his overall season performance. He was slow. He's been slow on the ball. Okay, he's been slowing our play down. One of the things that we didn't properly counter-attack yesterday was he was part of the reason as to why. Not only him, but the back line as well. They weren't fast enough getting the ball up. Well, that must have been a coaching decision as well.
Coaching decision.
So that's what I mean. So
it doesn't mean we can't praise his performance.
Let me ask you a question. Apart from the Sanchez save from Son, what did they do to us that we had a great defensive outstanding display?
No, I just think he nullified them in certain points.
Sometimes you just.
Hang on.
Do you know what? Sometimes he marks the space.
He
read the game well, and he accepted their passes.
You say nullify them. We were a condom wrapper away from Dyer making it 2-2 because Disasi and Thiago Silva tried to
I'm
go
sa-
up for the same
Okay,
ball.
I'm talking
like that.
about when the game. Hold up, Andrew. I'm talking about when the game was directly going down his side. He read the game well and he intercepted the passes. It's as simple as that. I'm not saying he was
those
more.
are not great. No, that's not something Badia Shield can't do, bro.
Did I say it was amazing? Did I say it was amazing?
No, but if you're talking about what?
I'm just saying you still got to do it.
You're supposed to get. He's supposed to intercept.
No, but you're asking what he done well, and that's what he done well.
This is the point. He's not going to be here after this year. Put the players in that are. Get the chemistry flowing from now. We're a mid-table fucking team. Stop acting like we're fighting for first place. Get this shit out of your brain.
So who would you have played?
So you would have played Badiashile and Livakowo.
I'm playing the young center backs. If I'm going to play the three of them, it's going to be Badiashile, Disasi, and Caldwell.
So you want to play Badiashile? So you want to play Badiashile after he hasn't played 190 minutes in how many months?
Yeah.
Give it a rest, man.
He's just... hang on a minute.
Give it a rest, man.
He played what, 70 minutes against Blackburn? And
He played 60 minutes against Blackburn, and that was his first game in months. And you want to play 90 minutes straight? Give it a rest, man. You want to play like 140 minutes within 3 days.
Y'all are obsessed with names.
Wait. Hey, Jimmy. 39. Jimmy, was Disasi was good yesterday?
You got full jobs, man.
What was he? They had 9 fucking players. I don't care. None of our
was he good yesterday? Yes or no?
None of our
question. Was he good yesterday? Yes or no?
No defender was bad. None.
Because they didn't need to be.
So why are we arguing then? Why are we arguing?
Exactly.
Why are you
the
arguing
only thing
then?
that I saw was trying his hardest. Silva got smoked. He tried his hardest. Watch the replay. He tried his hardest and he didn't have a chance. There's a lot of that. There's more that to come. Because when you're 39, as the season go along, you don't get better. You're getting older.
Yeah. And
you're getting older.
So
and we're seeing the cracks now. So instead of waiting for him to fuck up,
awful at times, man. What are you watching?
So 1 sec. So Jimmy, no defender was bad, yeah? No defender was bad, Jimmy. No defender was bad.
No defender was really bad yesterday.
So why are we arguing then? Why are we arguing?
I'm talking about what we need for our defenders. Did I not just say I'd rather play the younger guys so they can get the experience and the chemistry together? That's what I said.
Okay, so
Caldwell was bad. I'm sorry, I forgot about Caldwell because I'm thinking about Cucurella.
Yeah, he lost his head. He lost his
fucking head.
So even if he started, he would have been subbed off anyway because that guy was losing the plot from the first minute.
Right.
He wouldn't have been playing left back.
Yeah.
I think he still would have got a yellow card. I think he still would have got a yellow card.
Silver spot. Where he should have been.
He still would have got a yellow card. He still would have got a yellow card.
Should be learning to play.
It's not about him. He still would have got a yellow card.
That's what he should be doing.
In a derby, you need that kind of stuff. Cole getting in a fight.
Man, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Play the fucking young guys. Build them up. Okay. We're a mid-table team right now. This is the time to do it.
I need to build a siege mentality. That's what I need to build. I need to build a siege mentality within this squad. I need them because they're going to be playing together for a long time, hopefully. So we need to build a relationship. A long time. It's about 8-year contracts here.
Doesn't mean
I hear what you're saying. Right now, I think about 3 points. About 3 points.
No, the 3 points are the most important thing. But
that's what I'm on about, bro.
Yeah, and you're right. But the thing is, you celebrate the 3 points, but you still have to look at the overall picture of the entire game. The entire game wasn't that 4-1 in the end, because of the way it happened, nearly flatters us. Do you know what I mean? The way it ended. Because, like I said, I shouldn't be having to go in few in the 94th minute to feel comfortable playing 9 men. We should have absolutely spit roasted them yesterday. You know what I mean? We should have absolutely destroyed them. I should be
you know what? Sometimes a win is a win, man. Come on, man. A win is a win.
Yeah, literally. That's what I mean. I was stressed out during the game.
Do you know what I mean?
Lewis, yesterday, you know, when we was 2-1, was you screwing when we weren't getting a third? Like, fucking come on.
Everybody was.
Yeah, straight. Listen. Straight after the game, when I see you, what's the first thing you done, Nurse, when you see me?
Literally, I jumped on top of you.
Naked guy with the tattoos on his body. What the fuck?
Do you know what I mean? Well, what I'm trying to say is that
the guy is just going stripping with his
game.
Let him talk, man.
Whatever happened in that game for them stressful 20 minutes when Jackson weren't scoring, regardless, Jackson still scored a fucking hat-trick at the end of the day. We still fucking beat Tottenham at their ground again. I don't see anything that happened during the game.
Right.
Yeah, we'll just take it to City now, and if we're shit at City, we'll lose, and then we can complain about it then. We can address it all then.
All right, my Damon, are you done? Can I say something real quick because I came back because I'm listening, and I want to bring to the panel the fraud of the frauds, the Star Trooper OTC. So what the fuck are you talking about defensive skills or defending the space? What are we fucking Star Troopers?
That's the only. I don't agree with it, but that's the only explanation that I heard.
Where'd you pull that term from? Out of your ass? Where's the term from? You defend in the space. You defend in the space in the freaking set pieces, not in an open game. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No. What I mean by that is,
are you freaking the Star Trooper? Are you looking for the father? Are you looking for the father? Luke, you're my father. What the fuck is wrong with you? Defending the space.
OTC, you defend the spaces.
Listen, I want to start Cucurella, but that's the only thing I can think of.
It's not about Cucurella. I agree. No. You said it all. You freaking Elon Musk follower. Are you want to be a space model?
I follow Elon Musk. I don't know if I follow Elon Musk, but okay, crack on.
Listen, no. Look, there's no such a thing as a defending the space and an open game. What do you mean you defending the space?
No, I'm talking about defending as complete.
Are you stuttering now? Are you stuttering? You lack of oxygen in the space make you stutter?
I've repeated it like 3 times, bro. I'm talking about someone who holds the position as a left back, the space as a left back was supposed to be in. Not someone who's going to be drawn to the defender and try to run around and mark the defenders. That's what I'm talking about. That's the only explanation I can think of. But I'm
that's the only the stupidest thing you can ever say. If there's no player, what do you do if there's no player?
Have you done something to piss this man off before or something?
Mate, I don't know.
No. It's just I'm a defender, and when I kick this shit I ever heard in my life, you defend in the open space in the game.
No.
What are you, gatekeeper?
I don't know what you're. Listen. If you think I'm not got no beef, this is not a strong opinion that I have. I'm trying to second guess what Poch is trying to do. If you think that's wrong, bro, I don't care, bro. I don't care about that.
No, you made up a term. And I'm going after the actual term.
Oh.
You use the term, I defend open space. You made the term. It's like, you see, I have to stop that. The reason why I came in on this shit is because, sorry, Lewis, it's because this is how much I hate it. Because stupidest people in the world come up with register word and it goes. From now on, I'm gonna be a gatekeeper for the new terms that come in. If you're gonna make up a term, I'm not gonna allow you to make that term. There's no such a freaking term as the gatekeeper of the fucking defending open space.
All right, let me rephrase it. Somebody who's not going to get pulled out of position. That's what I mean. Someone who's not going to get dragged out of position. That's exactly what I'm referring to. Yeah, I just worded it differently, but if that's exactly what I mean.
No, what you just did, it actually questioned a defensive player of his defensive skills. That's what you should have done it in the first place. You're supposed to ask Colwell, what the fuck are you doing? You're not actually defending. You might be listening to OTC's spaces because he's the only fucking saying the one that's saying, "Oh, I'm defending the spaces." You freaking moron! I gotta go.
I don't know why he's that pissed off, bro. I don't know why he's that pissed off at that.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Keep your eyes on the road, son.
Bro,
that was fucking mad.
I don't know what to say, bro. Bro, I don't.
You literally gave Alex road rage, and you're not even in the car on the same street as him, man.
Bro,
Unbelievable.
Not in the same
That's
country
talent.
as him.
Do you know what it is, yeah? What I'm saying.
Don't be scared to skate. Alex ain't gonna come
Bro.
back in and have a go at you again.
No. Everything what I'm saying is that I'm referring to somebody's not gonna get pulled out of position, right? That's the whole. I'm trying to second guess what Poch is doing, right? But I personally would have started Cucurella. That's all I said. Then he got mad at that. But it's cool. We won. I don't care.
I think everyone would have started Cucurella. It's just that Cole hasn't necessarily really been bad until that game, other than the first shaky moments in the first couple of games of the season.
Yeah, true, Matt. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, playing him at left back's not the biggest deal in the world, but I think everyone wanted to see Cucurella.
Well, Colwell at left back hasn't been bad, did you just say? Colwell hasn't been good at left back for us.
He's done a job.
No, he hasn't, bro.
He's done a job.
Wait. The reason why Cole will start is because like he wants to be guaranteed as a game starter. That's why.
No, that's not. No.
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
Why
mate,
y'all
that was a big
making
thing
that
of his
shit up?
contract.
No,
That's probably like a set.
His contract. Why you
It's
make
not in his
shit up like
contract.
that?
That's probably a secondary reason.
Why would
That's
you?
not like.
It's not. No.
There's nobody in the contract that
I
say
think he's done a job. I
Does that
think he's
make
not
any
been
sense?
too bad.
Who would sign that?
The reason he played Colwell at left back is because he fucking played Chilwell at left wing, and he was going to sell Cucurella as a left back, and he doesn't trust Maatsen at left back. It's the only reason Colwell's playing left back. He doesn't trust anyone else. Now he's forced to play Cucurella. He's actually playing well. The whole thing is that no one's going to question him about why Colwell started yesterday because we won 4-1. So no one's going to question it whatsoever. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. It's like,
Do you know what, I think there's more towards that because I think if everyone's fit, I think there'll be some games where he'd think, okay, let me just start Cole as a left back. That's why I think it's more to that. I don't know the reason. I'm trying to make up reasons, yeah? And Alex thinks I'm making up reasons,
listen,
but...
Cucurella has been picked before the injuries to James and the suspension to Gusto and injury to Chilwell, was only picked in the League Cup game. On the last day of the transfer window, he was going to move to Manchester United on loan. Okay,
exactly.
Now he has taken his opportunity brilliantly, and he's played for his standards from last season. It's higher, yeah, but it's not high overall in the actual video you want to talk about. But he's taken his chance, right? And the other way, and solidly, we had a great game against Arsenal. I know Saka got the assist in the end, but I don't really think that was Cucurella's fault. You know what I mean? But he locked him down, and on that big wide pitch as well, you need the body type like Cucurella on that big wide pitch. You know what I mean? Colwell lost his head, man. He lost his head.
He lost his head badly.
He lost his head.
He lost his head over nothing.
Because he got kicked, didn't he? He got kicked.
He got kicked a couple of times, but he just
The way the part where he lost his head
out
was complete nothing. It was a nothing incident where he lost his head, where he got booked. He didn't get. It wasn't.
He nearly gave him the game back, Andrew, and all. He nearly gave him the game back. If he goes down to 10, do you know what I mean?
It wasn't even like that. So Cucurella not starting won't get asked because we won, and that's fine. But it doesn't make any sense. Like I said earlier, some of the decisions still don't make any sense. You have Sterling on the left at the first half cooking Porro, and then he switches him to the right. It's just here's an idea. Why don't you just try Mudryk on the right and see what you can do instead of him doing? You know what I mean? He's right footed for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Just play him on there, see what you can do, or leave Palmer on and bring some.
You wanted to accommodate Mudryk.
I swear he tried Mudryk. Did he try Mudryk on the right before? I think he did against.
But why didn't he do it yesterday? You could have done it yesterday. Leave Sterling to cook.
Nah, Mudryk's never played on the right. He's never played on the right.
Never, not even under Potter. Yeah.
No, never.
But against
where did he play against Liverpool? Against Liverpool, I swear he played on the right when he came on.
No. Against City, do we play? Obviously, we start Cucurella, but who do we drop in? Disasi or Colwell?
I'll drop Colwell.
Silva's not getting dropped. Let's be honest.
Personally,
well, I guess Man City.
I'd have Silva and Badia Shaw at the back.
We want Silva to get dropped, obviously, but he's not going to drop him.
I don't want Silva to be dropped. That's what I was just listening to a minute ago. What I don't understand why Silva needs to be dropped.
No, he's not going to get. I'm saying that.
I don't think it was. I think
Silva. How much better is Silva than Badia Shield and the guys behind him? How much?
Why do you keep going on about Silva? I really don't understand.
I'm not fucking talking to you.
I'm fucking talking to you, bro.
Shut up.
No, Jimmy.
Right now, you could say not a lot better. Do you know what I mean? But for me, Silva, with his experience, and I don't think Silva. I would still personally now, especially for a game against Man City, Silva would be in the back for me personally. With Badiashile.
Yeah.
Nah, Silva needs to go ahead.
And I'd have
Against
Cucurella
Man City.
left back. Yeah, Cucurella at left back, Badiashile, Silva, and James. That would be my back four.
Yeah, I'll drop the sack to the bench. You know?
I'm tired of Silva. He
I
slows
can't lie. I prefer
Look,
Kovo over Badiashile.
Obviously, ultimately, long term, Silva.
Like a shit way. Why not just keep Silva for leadership purposes?
Yeah, lead from the bench.
Obviously, long term, we need the Badiashile and Cole. You know what I'm saying? But
have some fucking shame on yourself. You sound like a Silva agenda for you. Fucking hell.
That's team. Ding, ding, ding. Right.
What is he talking? Who's he talking to?
Hang on. That's the big.
I think he might be talking to you. I don't know.
That's the big thing that Fata has just walked in to the Silva bear trap laid right there. In this fan base, you can't criticize Thiago Silva. Right?
Mate,
this is what it is.
you lot are ridiculous.
I don't know fans who want to have sex with the football players.
Yeah,
I don't.
That's what it is.
I don't.
Okay, now.
Oh,
I don't
Thiago
wanna
Silva.
fuck some of these players.
Silva.
I'm not sexually attracted to none of the players. So I don't have an issue with saying a player needs to be dropped or they need to be set down. Fata has a problem with that. When he laid down his little
we're not even saying that. We're just saying that. We're just criticizing.
He think about running his finger through his Brazilian Portuguese hair, and I don't think about that.
I hear criticising his performances, but he hasn't been bad lately.
He's criticising his performances, all right?
I'm talking about how
you
ain't got an agenda. What agenda? What agenda? He ain't been no fucking awesome. What are y'all
Hey,
call
by the
awesome?
way, Silva the sassy.
He hasn't been bad.
He hasn't been great neither. And my point is, we have young players who need that space and time right now.
Defend your space. Defend your space.
Spanish really couldn't start, man.
You're here for 8 years.
What are you not talking about?
The process starts now.
You can't play someone that's not ready to play.
Who the fuck is Silva? What is this? The Silva apology tour? They can start next
Yo,
year.
Lewis, like,
The fucking process starts
I don't know. Listen.
What is difficult to understand?
I'm not.
Best 1v1 defender. 1v1, he's still a best defender.
Yo, OTC, it's the first time I'm going to agree with you, bro.
Fucking nutmeg for a goal. Cut it out. How does 1v1 look yesterday when Son Speedy Gonzalez right past his old ass?
You're not going to blame.
No, I think, come on, man. Son is one of the most on-form players in the league. He's the most on-form player in the league right now. So it's
he's old. He's old. He's old.
No, come on, man. You can't criticize.
No.
He's old, but he's still our best defender. He's still our best defender.
Yeah, way bigger
well, these guys people playing. Simple as that. Simple.
I hear you.
Jimmy, do you know what you need to do? I think you need to go to the bridge and meet Bella Silva yourself, mate, and then say these same words.
What are y'all talking about? No, hold on.
Bro, I criticized Thiago Silva when I saw Bell. I was still like, yo, let me get a selfie quick, please.
I saw it again yesterday. I've got like 3 or 4 photos.
Somebody on TV. You at the game with a bunch of people in front of you, jumping up and down. You think you got a better view than my 80-inch fucking TV showing me the whole field? You really think you got that?
Yeah.
With a bunch of hot.
I've been in the game with a passion. I'm seeing it. I don't need to see the game. I'm like a blind kid. I live off the fan.
You sound like idiots. You need to go to the game. For what? For what? So let me ask you this question. The coach is at the game, right? But when he go to make tactics, what does he do? He picks up a fucking iPad with the video of what I'm watching.
That's true. That's true.
Chelsea, they are the best. They are the Chelsea. Fuck all of it.
Be realistic. Like, you have a much better view when you're at home. It just is what. You have a much better view. That's it.
Yeah, and to be fair,
I think you got a better view at the game. You sound like an asshole.
You gotta be sitting in hospitality. That's the only way. If you're in
the only problem watching Chelsea at home is when we attack the Matthew Harding stand. and we score, and they run off to on the camera, the lower left side, and this fucking guy
Silva
beside me,
Prime. What is wrong
this
with you?
fucking guy's big fat head beside me enters the screen, and I have to see it. That's the only problem. You know what I mean? When he's like that. But he's like that.
And also, watching the game from front row is not it. It's not it.
It's not it. No, it's not.
You on the level with the players.
I can't tell the formation. I can only tell who's on the ball and what. No, I can see who's on the ball and what they're doing, but that's it. I can't see the setup or nothing. I need to be high up at least. At least from where I'm sitting, I've got a bit of an idea.
You know that coaches, any sport, they use game film, coaches' game film of the high bird's view to make tactics. Yeah. So don't tell me you sitting in some left-hand fucking corner at the stadium is a better view to tell me what happened in the game when I'm watching an 80-inch fucking TV.
Jimmy, you obviously don't know about my super good eyesight, Jimmy. you haven't heard about super good eyesight.
Nah, bro, when you watch from that bird's eye view, you watching everything. You watching everything.
But I'd say Silva didn't start the season well, but he has got better than last year.
Yeah,
he's had a mixed season. It's a mix.
Yeah, it's just been mixed. There's been bad games, been good games. It's not been perfect. Not been perfect.
Silva has not been good enough for me to keep my 20-something-year-old player on the bench. I'm not doing that. Who we all think is good players. I'm not putting them on the bench.
Yeah, bro. He repeated himself like 4 or 5 times. He repeated himself like 4 or 5 times.
Every time you said who, he said you're not ridiculous, man. Who?
Yeah, John the Wind up, bro.
Stop saying players that are not fit enough to start. Are you guys on crack?
How do you know that he's not fit enough?
How do you know he's not fit
Lewis,
enough?
are you? Okay, Lewis.
He just played a full 90 like last week. How is not fit enough?
Talking about Badia Shield.
This is a different question.
Talking about Badia
Shield has played 60 minutes in 5 months. What are you talking about?
So he's come back into the team. He's played 60 minutes. How do we know that he's not fit?
Because 60 minutes in 3 months is not. You're not ready enough. It's not hard.
It's
a 5-day rest.
You are not chatting nonsense, man.
Go watch.
And then when he gets injured, blame the medical team. Yeah. When something happens,
I haven't blamed the medical team once.
Nah, you man are waffling.
By the way.
Wallah,
I haven't blamed them once. That argument can't win.
You want a player that's played 60 minutes in 5 months, 6 months to play 90 minutes. Straight up.
No, we said start. We said start. We didn't say
because we don't know.
Oh yeah, because Tottenham away is a game to give a player only 50, 60 minutes. Yeah. Come on, man.
Bro, we don't know.
I do agree with Ziad here, to be fair.
Man, give it a rest.
You don't throw
Silva in the big game. That's why Silva signed an extension.
You don't throw someone who's played 50 minutes in 5 months into a game of that magnitude.
You keep going on.
You know what? It's 50 minutes against Blackburn. You've only got 50 minutes.
No, hold up, man. Lewis, you keep going on what you don't know. You don't know what's happening. So if you don't know, why are we criticising?
Okay, criticizing what we see on the pitch.
No. They're criticizing him not.
He is the 90 minutes on the pitch.
He is. They're criticizing Badiashile not starting over Silva.
I'm saying if Badiashile
you're breaking up, Andrew.
He's another option too. Whether he is, it depends on what the manager knows, not what we know.
Andrew, I think you're breaking up.
There we go. So we don't know if he was fit or not. So why are we criticizing him not starting?
That's what I've been saying.
So why are we criticizing him not starting?
Who Badiashile? No, I'm saying he's an option.
Of course, he's an option. But you're not. Lewis, people are criticizing Poch for not starting Badiashile.
You shouldn't. I agree with that.
I'm not criticizing him for that. Though. You've got me twisted. I'm saying he's an option if he's fit.
Yeah, of course he is. But we don't know if he is or not.
What are we arguing about?
It's Jimmy, bro. Jimmy's lost the plot.
Right, so direct it to him and not to me.
No, Jimmy, fun you, bro.
Man, fuck you. Silva is your daddy.
Jimmy, the guy's not fit, bro. He's not fit.
He's fucking 40. He needs to sit down on the bench. Let the young people play.
I hear what you're saying.
Do you know what? In principle, I agree with Jimmy. But for Spurs away, from that game, bro, I'm not comfortable with that.
What's gonna happen when Silva is gone? When Spurs come, we're gonna go find another 39-year-olds to play?
No, at least give him a run of games. If there's any game he should have started, it was the Brentford game.
Did you play for the big
and it would be the games. It would be the games where we have better better fixtures, but not against Spurs. Spurs away is one of the toughest away fixtures of our season.
Man,
So
every fucking game that you talk about.
Well, it's up there with St James's Park and
What, 3 Point Lane? No, it's not, bro.
Do you know what? Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I forgot. Sorry, my mistake.
When did Spurs away become a hard fixture?
It hasn't.
No, for this season in particular, where they started the form.
Come on, man. The fuck out of the starting lineup. He's slow. He's older. He shouldn't be starting. Simple.
So
you got
take
Colwell, you got DCC, you got Badiashile. Play one of them three in a center back two, and play a right back at right back, play a left back at left back, and then play fucking football. That's it. That's it. Play football.
Take the ball, pass the ball.
Yeah.
Every fucking game, I gotta sit here and make shit up. Silva's been our best center back. How? He slows up the play.
I know you said that.
He's been dunked on. Did he score a goal this year?
I think he's been
He
good.
do shit.
Yeah, I
What
think.
the fuck has he done?
Look,
To
for
be
the last
our best center back. What has he done?
He gave us a really good chance.
Defensively, he's not been terrible.
They did their job, man.
He's been our best
Our best defender this season has been Malo Gusto.
Honestly, yeah, Gusto probably.
Apart from the mistake at against Arsenal.
Fuck y'all talking about.
For the amount of I don't know.
Those that he let up, y'all forget about those? When he got fucking nutmeg? When he ran up in the defense and everybody blamed it's DC's fault. No, it's Silva's fault because that's that's Silva man he running down. Fuck out of here. Y'all forget for the first 5 weeks, DCC was the scapegoat. But when I actually watch back the replay of the games, like most of y'all don't do, you can see fucking Silva was the problem. Silva slowing up the attack. Oh, but it's Silva. He's Brazilian. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Silva's the bollocks, mate. He's fucking well good.
Silva's, look, he's been played for the last 2-3 games, he's been played fairly well.
Of course, he was the West Ham goals, but let's ignore that. That don't count. Come with
the Sassy.
Remember when he got
Buy me a fucking river.
That don't count.
Look, I don't look. It's not much of a difference, yeah, but I'm cool with it. Like, Silva's been playing fairly well the last couple of games.
Man, he playing.
I don't understand what the.
Get him out of here.
No,
get him out of here.
Yeah, at least for the big
Nah,
games.
Jimmy, no.
Come on, mate.
Get him out of here, bro. Put him on the bench. I ain't saying get rid of him. He'll play. Get him out of here. Put him on the bench.
At least for the big games, play Silva.
So when do you guys want to start moving on from Thiago Silva?
No, how about this? How about
When he's not as good as the other defenders, that's when.
Put in Mujic over Sterling. Put in Mujic over Sterling.
Yo.
Sterling wasn't in that's why we were saying that. Sterling wasn't in the for a while now, so yeah, that's why Mudryk was.
You same bitch ass motherfuckers. Every game y'all want to put Sterling on the bench, but what does he end up doing? GNA, bench Sterling, GNA, bench Sterling, GNA. Fuck out of here, you dick eaters. All you niggas are glizzy gobblers. Bench Sterling, GNA. Bench Sterling, GNA.
No, we're just saying it should be Mudryk and Sterling with Palmer. That's
no. I'm saying put DCC with Caldwell and let them go through their growing pains.
What about Badiashile?
Put Badiashile with Caldwell. Put Badiashile with DCC.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I know what you're saying. I have to say, focus on the long-term options and let them develop.
That's what I agree with Jimmy. I know
it's not a bad argument. It's just an uncomfortable conversation in this fan base.
But that's the thing. I don't know why we can't have that conversation.
Because people fall in love serious and want to have their baby. But you're a man. You can't have Silva's baby.
No, it's because all of us are close to Bella Silva. And we still want her to go to the game.
2023, Jimmy.
Yes,
if you get benched, by Spell Silva's going to start a pot chat.
You're right. You might.
Listen, you gotta upset the dressing room.
Don't make these kind of statements, man. They can, bro. I seen it.
Yeah, they about to put uteruses in your back pocket.
I seen it, man. I seen it, bro. It's the whole shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I seen the whole shit, bro.
Many of our legends that we've put on the bench before.
Yeah.
JT, Drogba, I watched all of them bench for younger players for the benefit of the team.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not for the benefit of the team, no. For me,
it's not a huge benefit.
Okay, now if I could speak, if I could say what I want to say.
We're probably not even going to get a European spot. So playing Silva does
Whoever's
nothing
rustling,
to
can you go on
advance
mute,
us.
man?
Rustling that shit in the
Yeah,
back.
can you go on mute? Fucking hell.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries.
Okay, no, man. Jimmy.
But yeah, Bobby, you wanted to say something. So go on,
for
bro.
me, like Silva gets benched for me when he's no longer as good as our other defenders. Right now, for me, he's better than our other defenders. Bar Badiashile. Maybe Badiashile, but he's been injured. Do you know what I mean?
Why are you going to play?
Silva starts for me.
When you're advancing,
Exactly.
hold on. Are we in a rebuild? Yes or no?
Yes.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Are we in a rebuild or are we winning the league?
We're in a rebuild.
Okay, if you're in a rebuild, playing an older player is literally against what you're doing. It's
You
what
still need experience in the team, Jimmy.
You need experience. Exactly.
No, hold on. Let me try to.
Your point makes sense. Advancing a team forward, progress.
That's it.
Let me
only young guys.
If we're talking about developing this team over the next 3 to 4 years, then you would rather go with the players who are going to be here for those 3 to 4 years.
That's where I said I hear it. That's where I said.
Hold on, Lewis. If Silva wasn't coming out,
especially when the players you're putting in is not that far of a drop off.
I think there is a drop off.
Nothing Silva doing out there that those young guys can't do.
It's not about the
including his
drop-off.
fuck ups.
It's not about the drop off. It's about the experience and just leadership.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Badiashile has how many games?
No, he has a lot of games for sure.
Badiashile should be in the team.
Silva has the maturity. He has the maturity of a 39-year-old that can help us out.
Have you seen him be immature?
No,
I haven't. No.
Right? So stop assigning things to him based on nothing.
I'm not criticizing Badiashile. I'm not criticizing.
Hold on. I think it's fair to want the experience of Thiago Silva around this team and all that. But for a player who is turning 40, right? He's damn near 57, right? So once you're 40, you're damn near 57.
Thank you.
So when he's 40 and he's talking about, I might, I don't know if I'm going to play next year. I might go back to Brazil and all these things. He's not even thinking about moving forward with this team.
He's not.
Which is fair, right? He's done a lot. He's a legend of the fucking game. He can retire right now and go into the fucking...
Hey, T, whoever you are, suck my dick,
Hold on.
You ever in your life heard me talk about we need experience?
Hold on, Jimmy, bro.
I hate niggas that just throw shit and assign it to you. He'll be the first one. Show me one time when you ever hear me say, we need experience. Eat my dick, man. Fuck is you talking about? And you in the chat, pussy. You ever see me talk about?
Yeah. Go get Durex, man. Go get Durex.
Fuck is you talking about? If I tell you, go suck a dick, man. Go suck Darko or one of them dudes' dick that you ride off there, you pussy.
Why does Fred try to do this? Fred, why do you do this, man? Don't direct the anger towards yourself.
Oh,
don't do that, bro. Anyway, as I was saying. Anyway,
Fuck your pussy, yo. Fucking Jimmy, man. Fuck you.
That's a bullshit today.
We were supposed to celebrate today. What's going on here?
Guys, stop it, man. Come on. Let's get it together.
Yeah, Jimmy. Get it together, Jimmy.
Yeah, Daniel, man. Get it together, man.
I'm trying, bro. You see, I'm trying. I'm usually the chaos lord.
You did try hard, though, Dan.
Back to my point.
Let Daniel go. Let Daniel land.
Back to my point, man. Fuck. Jimmy is right in the sense that next year, if these guys are only getting, 15, 20 games, like someone like a Badiashile, you can't expect him to come in next year and completely start. What does he gain from the experience of Thiago Silva this year? Because Thiago Silva is not going to be here next year. The way he's talking, he's going back home. Pick up to him. So he should be in the squad, but he cannot start every game, bro.
So next year, right? Then you watch. This is what's gonna happen next year, right? These guys gonna come in next year, and it's gonna be like their first fucking time playing together. We're gonna look like shit defensively, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, these guys been together for 2 years. Why did?" No, they haven't. Because y'all wanted to play your fucking uncle that's cool who let you drink a beer when you was 12. You want to play him. Uncle Buck. Uncle fucking Buck. Nobody ain't got time for that shit.
Yo, don't
all this sentimental garbage.
Big up Uncle Buck.
Also,
Uncle Buck, man. They gave me
right, we have to take Thiago Silva out. So at the moment, we have Badashile, Colwell, Disassi, Fofana. Because everyone forgets about Fofana as well as another guy to buy another centre back. So where does Thiago Silva fit in this?
He's in the summer.
And this is the same fan base.
I don't know because I expect us to relinquish centre back.
Trevor Chalobah don't get time. Who you think holding up Trevor Chalobah's space? The young guys or the old guy? Who's taking Trevor Chalobah's space right now?
To be fair, Jimmy, he don't get in over any of them, though, does he? Let's be real.
Who's taking Trevor? If Thiago Silva wasn't playing right now, I guarantee you Trevor Chalobah would be getting some play.
No, he wouldn't.
No, I don't think so. No, because I don't think so. Poch does not like
but he would have played. He hasn't played at all.
Yeah, I hear
Poch don't like him, man.
I honestly think if we get a centre back in January, they get loaned back for the rest of the season. Just doesn't make sense.
If we're getting a centre back, we're getting rid of. I think we'll definitely get rid of.
No, we're looking for a centre back. Apparently, that's reported too. But I don't think he comes into the team.
Yo,
he goes back.
This idea. Yeah. Let me ask you this question: Silva's the cool head he's the cool guy. So where's Silva when all his fucking other defenders are falling asleep at the back post? Is he reminding them before the pass come in? Hey, don't fall asleep at the back post. Do I get to put that on Silva as the elder? Do I get to blame Silva?
No,
he's there as the veteran. Do I? Yes or no?
Yes. 100%, bro.
I hear you guys. I'm asking for the ones that's capping for Silva. Do we get to blame Silva? He's the coach on the
Jimmy,
field.
I said this with the Gusto thing for Arsenal, right? I said it with the Gusto thing for Arsenal. I said, listen, Thiago Silva, this is why you're in the team. You're not in here because you're the best athlete right now.
No.
He can't stop someone falling asleep at the back post. What are we talking about? What are you talking about, bro? You're talking shit.
Let me finish here. You can say I'm talking shit. It's cool. It's all right.
No, I'm not hearing that.
That's bullshit.
You can, that's fine, and you can say that once I'm done.
So he's meant to say it that split second, Gusto, don't fall asleep at the back post.
Yes!
No, bullshit. No, bullshit.
No, look, Jimmy, I agree when it comes to the set piece in particular.
That's bullshit, Jimmy.
That's
bullshit, man.
When it comes to leadership, look, when it comes to leadership,
the fuck?
What's it called? Forming the set piece. I agree with that point in particular. Yeah,
exactly.
But when it comes to people sleeping on back poses or quick,
you're talking about a split play cross that went into the back post. Like, what's that got to do with Thiago Silva?
I don't agree with that one.
I don't agree with cross, bro.
What are you talking about? Saka dribbled on the wing, crossed it over.
Bobby, let me ask you this question. How many games have you seen our guys fall asleep at the back post? Like 4 or 5, right?
To be fair, yesterday, quite a lot of all set plays.
Issue within the team. If he's a leader, coach on the field, he should be the one speaking up. Yo, don't fall asleep. It happens.
Yeah, I hear that. Barking orders, yeah.
Bro, we've seen. Hold on. We've seen even. You can't just explore it. I know in your mind, Thiago Silva is an angel. He can do no wrong. Just explore.
Bro, I'm not like that with it.
No, that's not what everyone's saying. It's that you're putting way too much.
We're saying we're not putting all these different things on him. The reason why even someone like Terry was getting game time at 36 was only because of his mental and his leadership in terms of rallying these guys, right? When it's like, yo, I used to see these guys, see him yelling at his place, stay on point. When we go 1-0 up, there is no coming back. We go 2-1 down. I know the other team is going to score. Why? Because they crumble mentally. Why didn't they score the other 75, 80 minutes? Because we're better than them. So the other part of it is
that's
that
more so
mental
the
leadership.
coach. That's
So
more,
hold on.
mostly
So, okay,
a Poch,
cool.
man.
If it's on the coach,
That's
and I'm not
mostly a
getting
Poch,
that,
man.
if it's on the coach and I'm not getting that level from Thiago Silva, he doesn't need to play.
No, Thiago Silva takes some responsibility partially.
But
the coach,
Silva can bark and
this
shout
one,
as much
those
as he
sorts of
wants. If
things,
someone doesn't do their responsibilities, do you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
still got.
You're right, but bark and shout. I haven't seen that though.
Yeah, no, and I'm
Hold
going to
on.
agree with you. I'm going to agree. To be honest, I haven't seen him barking and shouting like a leader should do. I haven't, to be fair. I haven't.
Yeah.
So when
he's setting up the set piece, I agree.
Hold on, OGC, hold on. So when these back posts when these players at the back post keep falling asleep, I came in here. I said it's the coach. You motherfuckers told me no, it's not. Okay, it's not the coach. Then y'all telling me Silva is experienced. He's like a coach on the field. So I said the players falling asleep at the back post. Can we blame Silva? Y'all said no. So now I'm going to ask, whose fault is it when the same thing keeps happening over and over with multiple players? Are y'all going to individually keep saying it's an individual coach, it's an individual player, it's an individual player? Who? At what point is it the direction of the directors? Hey, wake up, back post. Wake up. Wake up, back post. Y'all tell me I can't blame the fucking coach. I can't blame the coach on the field. So who am I going to blame? Who's to blame?
I don't know who said that to you, but if we are conceding the same type of goals repeatedly,
For me, it's the coaches.
that's on the
For
coach.
me, it's the coach.
That's on the coach. If we're poor on set pieces, defending set pieces, that's on the coach. 100% that's on the coach.
We done it twice yesterday at Tottenham.
Set pieces.
Two set pieces went in exactly the same, didn't they?
You don't even need to
identical.
talk. The players shouldn't even be talking to each other. They should already know where each other's
you know what?
position. Because
hold on, Jimmy. You know why this? You know why I don't buy this as much? I only don't buy this as much is because when Thiago Silva came in, he was doing what we're asking him to do now. He was doing it. You guys forget Lampard was the fucking manager, right? Our defensive shape was still shit. Our defensive everything was still shit when he came in. But we did go on a 14-game run when, Mendy almost broke Czech's record, right? That happened because Thiago Silva came in at the exact same time and was helping these guys, was directing these guys, was doing some of those things. Now
yeah, but he had Rudiger next to him, bruv. Like we're talking about an experienced international
Rudiger
defender
was there
next to him.
when we conceded 70
Rudiger
goals.
was shit before he got there.
He was there when we conceded 70 the previous year.
Yeah, but that was in the back four, bro. That was in the back four. You're talking about back five. It's completely different.
Y'all keep making reasons.
I'm not making reasons.
Rudiger was actually injured for the first half of that season.
If you're talking about a back three with Thiago Silva, fucking Rudiger and Aspilicueta, it's a bit different to having fucking Thiago Silva in a back four with Disasi, isn't it?
You lot go way too back.
Why not mention them?
You're talking about like the defensive solidity and how Daniel's saying how Thiago Silva helped these guys. He had Antonio Rudiger and Aspilicueta in a fucking back three with him.
Aspilicueta and Antonio Rudiger were there the previous year and the year before.
Yeah, but that's what do you mean by that?
And they were shit.
Under Lampard, Tuchel come in, played the back fucking
but
five.
even under Lampard still, that's when Thiago Silva came in. The same manager, right?
Yeah, but we was
and
horrendous
he went on the
defensively.
14-game run, almost breaking Czech's record because Czech had 15. That was the same manager, right?
Same manager.
I don't remember that under Lampard.
It wasn't because Lampard was some genius who figured it out. It's because he got a guy in there who's a fucking
No, that you have to prove. I don't remember us going on some mad defensive run under Lampard, unless I'm completely forgetting about it.
So you don't remember Mendy almost breaking Czech's record? 13 games, no goals
scored.
Right?
I'm saying was that I'm just disputing whether that was under Lampard.
That season, I remember that season. People were saying, "Okay, could we finish with the lowest goals conceded?"
Not under Lampard, bro.
I remember that.
Yes, under Lampard.
Oh my God, we were.
The second season. What are you talking about?
I swear that was
he got sacked in December because he was like fucking sixth.
What? Bro, we were
talking. You're gonna have to go and find it for me.
At the end of
I think you're getting mistaken. I think that was with Tuchel.
You're talking about 8 games.
What got him fired? If you guys remember, and
No,
he got fired in January.
Between October, end of September to like late November, we went on that run about 18 games undefeated, and in that time we were top of the table. So and then in December it all crashed, and he got sacked.
We
in
were
the middle
top
of
of the
January.
league, just like I fucking said. I know what I remember.
Trust me, I've seen the highlights. They even say we go top of the table.
Yeah.
Who's talking? Oh, whatever.
I remember the
I
interview.
know what I remember. Y'all sitting here. No, y'all just made Thiago Silva into JT. I swear to God, y'all have. I watched y'all do it over these last few years.
Jimmy,
as he's gotten older and gained y'all acting like he's gotten better. To y'all, he's gotten better. Because the team is shit and y'all need somebody beanbag to hold on to. Y'all choose Silva.
Not me, bro. Not me.
Look.
For big games, we can play him. For big games, you can play.
Because I want Thiago Silva in the team over Disasi doesn't make me want to fuck Thiago Silva. I just think he's better than Disasi.
Thiago Silva needs to. The young guys need to play to help our future.
And I hear that point.
Right
I hear that
That's
point.
the most important thing right now is that we're building on what we have. Thiago Silva does not build on that. He doesn't.
Yeah,
but
that's
remember,
fair.
Young guys on the pitch. Want Ronaldo at striker because he doesn't advance nothing. He's gonna score. He's gonna help, but he doesn't advance the team. It doesn't help. It's the same fucking thing. Silva's a decent player still. Of course, he's still a decent player. What does that do for us?
I just think there needs to be more of a mix,
to young guys on the pitch when he's on the pitch.
You can advise them from the bench.
No, you don't always hear everything from the fucking bench.
Who cares? They don't. Maybe they don't even need to hear it.
But you see what he's saying right now, right? He can advise them on the pitch. So when I'm saying, yo, advise Gusto to work to watch his six. No, it's not. He can't do that. It can't be. It can't be both. It can't be he's on the pitch to give him advice.
You can advise him on the pitch, right? But then when I say, can you blame him when they fuck up? Oh no. Then they don't fucking give him no credit when they do good.
Okay, I didn't say that part. I don't know who did. But
he don't get credit when the defense do good. If he not specific, yo, I seen one cunt in the thing. Look at his stats. What fucking stats?
Wait, who's
Professor
that?
Mike's now. What's
the football manager cunt? Stats for a center back. Stats.
I don't know why people are bringing up stats.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's the part I'm confused.
Fucking stats.
I don't know what stats.
Yesterday he was screaming on the pitch. He was pissed yesterday, and we need that on the pitch for these big games.
I watched him give up a goal and then yell at somebody. What does that mean? I watched Thiago Silva be the reason we let up a goal and he turned around and yelled at other people. So that don't mean shit.
I don't support that. That's fucked up. That's not right. That's not right.
Which goal was that, by the way?
Yeah, which goal was that?
When he got Meg.
Yeah, that was against Forest. Yeah.
Forest.
Jimmy, none of our centre backs is better than Thiago Silva. So why would you bench Thiago Silva as much as he's 39? None of them. None of them.
You don't have a better career.
I think Paddy Shield probably better right now.
None of them. None of these centre backs. They're mid at best. They have a long way to go. And at this present moment, I'll still play Thiago Silva. Playing him every game, that's a whole different scenario though.
Silva's not mid. Right now, Silva's not mid.
I mean,
still better than what we have. Still better than everything that we have.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you if Silva's mid right now.
I think he's a little bit better.
He's 39 years old. And he's in the top 10 defenders in the Premier League. He's in the top 10 defenders of the Premier League.
Oh man, you out of your fucking mind. You done bumped your fucking head.
Name me 10 defenders in the Premier League that are better than Silva at the present moment.
Bumped your fucking head. Top 10 what? You done bumped
I'm saying to you, tell me 10 defenders in the Premier League that is better than Thiago Silva.
Fucking head. Top
Ruben Diaz, John Stones, Van Dijk.
You name top 10 that he's better than. Get the fuck out of here about top 10. Because he's
I'm
good
saying,
on our shit team.
Top 10.
None of these defenders that we have can't bench Thiago Silva. We have to go in the transfer market to buy better defenders. If Fofana was fit, then we have an argument about that. But no other defender can't bench Thiago Silva. I've seen enough of all these defenders to know none of these defenders that we have are better than Thiago Silva.
Game palette.
Yeah, that's not true. Colwell's been played at left. Colwell's been played at left back and hasn't been played in his preferred position. Badiashil's been injured.
Badiashil's only just come back.
Yeah, that's not true.
Badiashil was amazing this year.
Okay, so what do we do? What do we do next year? What do we do next year when Thiago Silva's not here?
Badiashil and Colwell centre backs for me.
You know what it is, Daniel? I'm worried about the next game.
We need Silva for experience. We do.
Yo, when you rebuild, then you rebuild.
Just 1 year doesn't hurt. 1 year we need that guy.
Yes, it does.
So we need a centre back regardless of who like it or not going forward. Because this DRC ain't gonna bring us forward. And Fofana is injury prone. So we're gonna need a centre back and they want to sell Shalaba. So we're gonna need a centre back.
Utilize Silva 1 season. We signed an extension for a reason. Utilize him. At least for the big games. You guys are saying for the big games.
We don't have big games. What big games? We're in fucking 12th.
No, we're 10th now, Jimmy, bro. We're up there now.
I would debate every game. Top 6 for the top 6. Arsenal, Liverpool, Man U, Newcastle. For those games, Silva's needed for those games.
I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind Silva.
Silva in a deep block. I'm here for that.
I don't mind Silva playing.
And then he can leave.
Hold on. I don't mind Silva playing those games like you said, the big games or whatever you want to call it. Right? The problem is Silva plays every.
He plays every. He started every league game, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's my problem. Thiago Silva shouldn't be playing every game. I have a problem with that. That's one of my biggest problems.
If he's the best player, he should play. Don't have a fucking problem. Fuck out of here.
Jimmy, also you got to manage a man who's 39 years old. You got to manage that player. He's not a young player, so you have to understand that.
Fuck out of here. Nah.
Hold on. And you guys remember what happened last year. If you guys don't want to be honest with yourselves, I'll be honest with you. Last year, at the end of the season, Thiago Silva started falling off bad.
He was terrible. Yeah, I don't agree. He was bad.
Because he played every fucking game at 37 or 30. And this year is going to be the exact same thing. He's going to play every fucking game till it gets to around January, and then he's going to drop like a fucking tank because his legs cannot handle it. Remember, he was going to Brazil. He played for them, come to us back, and then fly. All this shit right now that Enzo and Caicedo are dealing with and struggling with, he was doing it too. He's Brazilian.
That's true.
Right?
That's a fair point.
Now you still want him to do the exact same thing at 30, at 38 every game?
Not every game, but
you know what it is. Do you know what it is, Daniel?
And by the way, he's not Daniel. He's getting killed up in Brazil.
It's my father.
I'm trying to kill this old man.
And
yeah, look.
And I want to add something.
I think Fofana was supposed to replace him.
Yes, Professor's Mike.
Say, Professor, look. Wesley Fofana was supposed to take Thiago Silva's position. And I think when Wesley Fofana got injured, I think the coaches started looking at it and saying, you know what? Thiago Silva has to start.
That's the person who I could say, that all of our defenders could have said, hey, listen, Thiago Silva have to bench.
That's the only person I could say he was supposed to take that position.
See, here's my thing.
And that's why I say Thiago Silva has to play right now. Because regardless of you guys like it or not, we're going to go in the transfer market for another centre back. And Thiago Silva is just going to play until the season is finished and we get a replacement. That's where I see it.
Hey, but do you know what the replacement is?
Who's the replacement?
A kid.
A kid. Top sober.
That's the top sober more like the left-sided defender. That's the board decision. That's the board decision. Because I heard they're talking about this guy. I can't even pronounce his name. Larry or something like that. I don't even pronounce it.
It's Dear Monday. We're talking about Dear Monday.
Let me ask all these questions.
All these guys are 20, 21 years old, so they're losing the experience and not bringing in any fucking experience. So what's
Hold on, wait, Daniel, wait. Hold on, wait. Shh. Daniel, don't say nothing. Next year, Silva's gone. Who's our experienced center back next year? Because y'all said we need one. Y'all said it. Who's our experienced center back next year?
Who's y'all, Jimmy? Who's y'all?
You motherfuckers just
Thiago Silva is playing based upon merit. Thiago Silva is the best defender we have right now. He's playing not because of his experience. He's playing because he's better than all the defenders that we have, not because of experience.
Let me finish. Next year, we'll still be rebuilding. Who's going to be our experienced center back?
It'll be Paddy Sheedy, won't it?
They've had more games by then.
Not fucking in playing now. How's the experience?
Do you know what? It'll be Cole or Disasi. That's what. But I don't. It's hard to tell.
Disasi ain't good enough.
So now Disasi's the experienced guy.
No, Paddy
he's not good enough. Disasi's not good enough.
Over 100 games in France and England now. They're experienced, right?
But you just said
let me say this.
Now. So how the fuck they gonna be experienced next year when they're not playing now?
But Disasi is playing right now.
No, there's experience and then there's pedigree, right? Disasi has experience because he's 25. He's played however many.
But he's not the pedigree, yeah.
He has zero pedigree at all. right?
Yeah.
But that being said, for him to get that level of pedigree at this type of club, you have to play like Badiashile has to play the games. He has to play the big games, all these things for him to have that pedigree. Because you don't got it. You're not coming in with it. So next year it can't be, oh yeah, he starts. Because remember, before the season started, people were saying, yo, we need to start Cole and Badiashile. Are we gonna play two left center backs or left-footed center backs?
Right centre back,
Blah blah blah. Like that was a conversation for months, right? And now with abandoning that or abandoning trying, the Sassi came out of nowhere. But you spend about 45, 48 million on him. Cool. He came out of nowhere to start almost every game now, and you're still playing Thiago Silva because you want experience or whatever. It doesn't make sense to me personally.
None of it
He doesn't
goes
have to play. He doesn't have to play every single game, especially when you are trying to develop these other guys that you spend a lot of money on. Like I hear what you're saying. The Sassi, it looks kind of wonky. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look like he's world class right from the bat at 25. Cool, but I also saw that Rudiger guy, right? When he came in at 25, he was trash. And he didn't come in under Lampard. It was under Conte and these guys. That's who was his first time. He was shit. So this I see with time can get better. All these, but you have to give him a chance. I'm not saying Thiago Silva doesn't play. He should play, but he should not play every fucking game.
Starting 11 every fucking week. He should not be the starter.
Yeah, I hear that as well. That's
You gotta ease him out. You gotta ease him out.
I'll agree with that. I'll put my hands up.
You gotta ease him out, and if you see the stats and you say, you know what, I fucked up. He's not good enough. I have to buy somebody else, which is crazy. Because
But Jimmy, are you saying Thiago Silva is not good enough, or are you saying Thiago Silva is old enough? Too old. Which one?
Y'all won. I said the difference between Thiago Silva and the young guys are not big enough of a gap for me to not put the young guys in there and get the experience. Bring Thiago in when shit get too overwhelming for them. But the young guys start, play, and gain the cohesiveness from now. From now. You don't put it off to a year later. Oh,
all right, so Jim,
it's small now. So I'll wait till next year to take it out.
Okay, so all right. So I guess based upon some of y'all be saying, Badiashile and Levi Collins are best defender, right? So we're gonna start those two in the center back.
Those three, Disasi, Badiashile, and Caldwell should be the three getting rotated in a backfield too, with Silva there to play the odd game in and out and to help them out when they're fucking up.
Why should be the odd game? It should be maybe half the game.
Okay, I get your point. I thought you were saying.
You don't want to change your back line a lot, though. You want to keep a set back.
That's true, but like Silva's here, let's take advantage of him. Let's use his leadership.
There's nothing to gain.
What? Who's the veteran?
No. Why these
veteran?
guys keep saying Thiago Silva is there because of his experience and not his quality? Does that make any sense?
Andrew, what? Andrew, what?
I said, who's the veteran defender when Saliba and Gabriel were getting 2 years to play together? I just want to know why is that okay, but we can't.
They didn't have one. We have one though. Let's take advantage. They don't have one. They didn't have
one. No. The thing is this.
There's no advantage yet.
You got
what?
You got.
Bro, who's in a fish tank?
You got. I don't know. You got a proven example of Saliba and Gabriel, two young defenders.
Just unmute when you want to talk, bro. Go on.
You know what I mean? So we don't. This is the thing. Saliba and Gabriel have been allowed to mature as a partnership and individually. Okay, they've been allowed to mature. So I don't see why we can't allow our young guys to do that.
That's a fair point as well.
This is the perfect season to do it as well. We've got no Europe.
Perfect.
The perfect season to do it. We are not. Listen, we are going to. If anything, we would only scrape Europe if we win a cup this year. That's the only way we'd scrape Europe this year. We can't do it by the league. We're just not
I
good
disagree, man. I disagree.
We're not good enough.
I disagree, man.
Hold on.
I disagree.
What evidence have you seen to make you disagree? What evidence?
I'm not.
Besides
Listen,
your blind faith.
Listen, I've not seen evidence right now, but I have faith that we can improve, and if we improve,
but then you're going to faith, like Jimmy said, yeah.
bro.
Yeah, but I don't know. Listen, we're predicting the future. We're predicting the future. I don't know what's going to be like for like next 10 games. I don't know what we're going to be like for the next 20
But brother, but that is called what
I
you're
didn't
doing
know,
is you're trying
but,
to.
bro, I'll be real. When we were losing to Nottingham Forest and West Ham, and you told me that we were going to beat Spurs 4-1, I probably looked at you and be like, what's going on here? Yeah? Each game as it comes, okay? And for me, I'm still looking at getting into Europe. I'm not writing it off completely. The one time I'm writing it off is we get to March and April and we're a million miles away, right? Until then, that should be the focus. And I'm still believing that we can get there. I don't see why not. We'll see this.
Yeah, but you're going, like Jimmy said, you're going off hope, not facts and of do you know what I mean, or
But
what
this
you're
is the
seeing.
future. There's no facts in the future.
Yeah, you're not basing it on any logic. You're hoping.
We just literally had it in. We had it in 2 games. We had it in a 2-game space. We had a great performance against Arsenal, and then we played Brentford.
Bag of shit, yeah.
So it's like you've got it in a 2-game example. There are going to be more Brentford results.
I'm just being optimistic, right? I'm just being optimistic. I'm not a fortune teller hold, but personally, I'm looking at it a bit more optimistic.
I respect.
I hear the optimism.
I respect your optimism, right?
Yeah, but we're shit.
What I don't agree with is you saying that can't happen or that.
Because if I look at the last 10 games, bro, I promise you, I would have predicted a Chelsea loss to Spurs. But I looked at it, I said, you know, we could beat Spurs. And I just looked at Spurs and if we take our chances, we could beat them. Luckily, we got lucky with a few red cards, whatever it is, but thankfully we got the win.
But
and on to the next game.
The thing is this, when we get back from the international break, we've got Newcastle, Man
Brighton,
United and Brighton, right? Now, the way we've been playing, we'll play better against those teams and get good results, and then we'll go fuck up against Everton.
Exactly.
Which we do normally anyway, because we've got a bad record up there. But that's the whole point. The whole point is going on a run against the bigger teams or the better playing teams, and then we have a Brentford result. Because this team still hasn't figured out, hasn't got the mentality to get over the fact that they can't beat a smaller team. They just don't. They just
and
don't
a lower block.
Unless they get like Burnley, where they get a goal back very quickly. Do you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So there's still more of those performances in us. As I can see, because we've got a template of it this season. That's all. So it's
100%.
We can get European spots. Yeah. We can get European spots.
I think that's the manager.
Let's keep it in
the cup.
OT, if we go like Andrew just said, if we go on based on how we've gone from this season, this opening start of the season, we're not getting Europe because we're too inconsistent. That's exactly what he's saying.
The cup. It's a cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Win a cup and you might get one. Yeah. You might get one.
We're too inconsistent to talk about top four.
Are we judging it just after 10 games? Because if we're doing that, bro, Spurs would have won 2-3.
But that's almost But that's almost 25. That's almost 25% of the season. One more game and it's 25%.
Hang on. After a draw against Arsenal, I was hearing like, we're now going to go on a run and like get. And
the very next game got our ass kicked.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got our asses.
Y'all stop with this looking in head at the table shit. Stop.
So you're not writing off the whole season.
No, we're not writing off the season.
What we're
saying
not
so you don't think we're doing anything in the league? Is this what you're not telling me? We're not doing nothing.
He said 25% is nothing. Okay.
OTC.
Cut off 25% of your dick and then show your girl what you got left.
OTC.
Oh, come on, man.
OTC.
Bro. This manager,
this whole group has not earned the trust of any Chelsea fan to have the confidence in them to predict what they're going to do. Okay. They are so inconsistent. The only thing they're consistent in is their inconsistency. That's the only thing they're consistent in. Now, you can go, look at other teams and stuff like that. It's like, well, we got the same weaknesses as most of the other teams that we look down on. Do you know what I mean? And we can't score. Our conversion rate before the game last night in the league is 9%. It's 9% as a conversion rate. That's what it is. So, and also, like I said, and it took us 94 minutes to be comfortable against playing a 9-man side last night.
With a high line as well, bro.
With a high line. I mean, You can have optimism, that's fine. But I think we have to deal with realism and logic as well until they actually show us that they can go on a run like a 10-game unbeaten run where they win 8 and draw 2 or something like that and play consistently. Then you can start building confidence in them. But you just simply cannot have confidence. We're a better cup team.
I couldn't agree more with what you just said.
And to be honest with you, from the first game of the season we play, it's the same way the team been played. Or midfield is non-existent. The only somebody in the midfield is Caicedo. Enzo playing left back. Gallagher running up and down like a wild dog. I don't know. The press, we have midfield, we have attackers, and everybody just look disjointed. We have no cohesion, we have no structure in terms of the way we play. I'm seeing no improvement, straight individual. And that's down to the coach.
Look, I don't know.
Take care, man.
Poch, I'm not a huge. Look, with Poch, I'm not 100% convinced with Poch. All right, but personally, this is a new team. This is a young player. This is probably one of the very few times that they've been in the league. I'm willing to be more optimistic and say, you know what? As time goes on, they'll be a bit more cohesive. They'll be a little bit more consistent. Whether they're consistently bad or they'll be consistent at something. Okay.
It's 11 games of the season. At least we should supposed to see something that we're working on in training. I haven't seen nothing of sort. We don't even know how to break a team though. Yesterday we playing against 9 men, and we outside like all the times. Our final ball is so woeful. I'm so happy that we win that game because honestly, if we didn't, I don't know.
Whose fault is it that our attack look like shit?
OTCs, because we defend in the spaces.
All the players on the field and the coach.
Oh, not the coach. Not the coach.
Why?
I'm not
Who's sending the team out there to play, Jimmy?
Who's sending the team to play?
Yeah. Who's the one to select the team?
The coach.
The coach, right? Okay. And if somebody's not doing what you require, what do?
You take them off.
Shoot him.
So what are you saying? I blame the coach. Who you blame?
I blame the coach and the players. Because first, the reason why I blame the players, right? You fail to take instruction. Second of all, the coach still using the same players because I see the same mistake from the same players.
Oh, big up, Bobby.
Fair enough.
And I watched the game yesterday, and Levi Cole. I'm glad the decisions are one of the best decisions. It does was take off Cole because Cole will.
Okay. Can I say something about the defenders and Thiago Silva?
Go for it, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, OTC. Thank you. Your approval was the biggest one out of all the panelists. I was looking for your approval on that subject specifically.
OTC is base Moyo. OTC.
Yeah. OTC, exactly. My point of view on Thiago Silva is actually going to make some people mad because I was referring to him as a Jorginho position we created with Thiago Silva now.
Sorry, Alex, I'm hearing something in the background.
It's you in the space. This is what happens when you spend too much time in the space. You hear voices.
Echoing space.
Bro, you're back good on about space, bro. Alright, what are you saying?
So my problem with Thiago Silva is we actually using him as a Jorginho position. Like everything has to go for him for some reason. I don't know why. Especially when you actually playing against the defensive-minded team, you cannot afford Thiago Silva on it because Thiago Silva slow everything down. And the funny part is because the way he is, this is how sometimes I see Caicedo and Enzo. Sometimes they get cut in the possession because the way the tone of the game we put it up, like we have too much time on the ball. And I think it's in when we have the possession of the ball, I think Thiago Silva was actually the one that coordinates how fast we're gonna go. You see what I'm saying? Like Thiago Silva is the one that generates the pace of the game when we have the possession on the ball sometimes. Not sometimes, I will say like 70% of the time when we have a possession of the ball, and especially when Thiago Silva is, he actually is the one that slows down the game before, because he keeps. And if y'all remember me, I'm a fan of Jorginho, especially of his tactics. When he waves the hand, and passes sideways, like he's a guy that orchestrates, but passes a different way. Like he asks for the players to come to him to receive the pass. I don't need that. I don't need us to go and recycle the ball to Thiago Silva. I need him to give the ball quicker, and I need Enzo to pass the ball quicker. That's how you break the low blocks. You do not hold on to the ball for too long. That's number one. This is against the low blocks. Yesterday, everybody keeps saying that Thiago Silva was good, right? No, he wasn't. He actually wasn't. If you look at the way we play in defensive structure, some defenders are actually the reason why Thiago Silva, for example, Colwill was actually waiting way far to defend, and Thiago, if for example that goal that stood, if Colwill would have pressed like Cucurella did, that will open the even bigger gate for the Kulichevsky to shoot. He didn't that because maybe Thiago Silva wasn't close enough. I'm not taking the responsibility of Colwill. Colwill defended with shit. He should have met Kulichevsky way wider and cut the angle to the goal. That's what he should have done it in the first place. Second, Thiago Silva should run with him, not waiting in the box. He should have been beside Colwill, just in case if Colwill gets beat. This is how you defend. You do not spread yourself wide to be open and defend spaces like somebody thinks. You don't.
Especially on that pitch.
Especially on that pitch, exactly. That's my point. So anyway, that's number two. Thiago Silva is not. He makes those. He used to make those passes. Remember cross field passes. He's not making those passes anymore either. They gone.
I don't think he can.
I like. For me, it's.
Alex, I don't know if that's a destruction by the coach.
What do you mean structure by the coach? Not to pass it?
No, I think just to release it quickly to the midfield and let them do the long passes. I don't know.
But okay. So if you take a responsibility, hold on. Yeah, that's my point. If you admit in that, so why you not voicing a coach then?
No, bro. I'm not. Listen, I'm not a fan of Poch. I don't understand what you are on about. I'm not a fan of Poch. Yeah, Poch for me, I'm still not fully convinced with Poch in particular. But when it comes to that particular between him and Thiago Silva, I don't know why he's not the passes anymore. That's the part I'm not sure. I'm just thinking maybe coach said pass it to the midfield and let them do all the passing. I don't know.
Alex, where'd you get your coaching badges from?
The what?
Where'd you get your coaching badges from?
From the same tattoo shop you got all of your tattoos.
Oh, I thought so. Sounds like it. You might as well go from a fucking cereal box, mate.
You see, as I actually can admit it, I cannot do a coach job because I have a temper.
No,
because if it was me, kids will be whistling when they talk.
Bro, I don't
like because they have a gaps between the teeth. Because that's how I am. I don't have a patience. I really don't.
No,
again, with Thiago Silva, I don't think he's actually the best defender on our team, even with Badiashile. Because I don't think as this individual defender is the thing. If you remember, I don't have to tell, like if you know me from the beginning, I rate the players by the combine, like by the structure of the defense.
You mean what they do together rather than individually?
Yes, not individually, because individually you can find the good parts and bad parts. At the end of the day, those partnership with some of them working, with some of them didn't. And that's the reason why I'm actually criticizing Thiago Silva, because he's the one that's supposed to be the best out of them. But he's not. That's my point. Like, people gotta let the umbilical cord go one time. It's like you have to cut it out now. Like, okay, you're a grown kid. Go through your grown pains. I'm not saying like we should just sell him in December, but I just don't think where he actually is as a what's the name, as in the position of Chelsea.
But like, I think if we're not going to have a 41-year-old centre. Like, do you know what I mean? His role is definitely getting smaller and smaller. Do you know what I mean? But he has been solid for us. He was one of our best players last season. Do you know what I mean? Like, he has been a solid servant for us. And like, we've got injuries. And if Poch wants a bit of experience and having him on the pitch, like I said, we can only we don't know what Poch is thinking. We don't have a clue. We can only just guess. Do you know what I mean? Fuck knows. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you mean, like, personally, I would have had Cucurella starting yesterday, but he didn't. Like, I can guess it's because he thinks that Cole's done a job there. Like, I know you just said, he hasn't done the best, but he's done all right. He's done enough to stay in the position. Do you know what I mean? And hence,
look. For example, when you have Thiago Silva, he's done all right, and when you have Disasi, he's done all right. In the combination, that's our center backs, man. That's a spine of that defense. So you have two all rights, but all right not gonna get you to top 4 if that's what you want, right, Matt?
Yeah, but I think I know that's what we want, but we've definitely still. Well, like I said, we're still a striker away, and we're still maybe another. I don't know. Santos been alright. I'm not going to say another goalkeeper. But we need to sign another goalkeeper, another striker, and then we can really assess.
I think a defensive structures, the whole defensive structure, it's based how we lose in possession up top, how quick. That's number one. I always say that. For the people in the chat, I'll say go bring Thiago Silva and put the fire in the squad. If you want to hear that, yeah, that's what I want. That is exactly what you interpret from everything what I said. I want fire squad on Thiago Silva, you dumbasses. My point is with Thiago Silva, sometimes you either have to use him and tell him exactly what to do, or you don't use him at all.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't think he's been starting. I think when Badiashile comes back and he has a good performances, I think he will try putting Badiashile and Cole together.
I think I don't see it. I don't see it that way, Matt. I don't see it. I think Thiago Silva is going to be starting every game. And that's my concern. So when we come next season, who's the most improved defender? OTC, because he defends spaces. He's on Donald Trump Space Trooper squad.
Bro.
Space Force. We're going to call ourselves a Space Force.
Bro, you're getting mad at something.
Listen to that. Shut up. My ear got youth system. I'm not listening to Alex. The guy literally typed it. I am so in his head.
I'm not listening to Alex. But listen, I don't understand why you're getting wound up by it. But do you know what?
I actually give myself a headache.
It don't make it. But look, Thiago Silva's not a long-term solution. I agree. I think the only person, if every single person was fit, that Poch would have played ahead of him was Fofana. He was injured, so I think Poch is like, you know what?
I actually think Badiashile and Cole are the best centre backs.
But how long?
Because Fofana plays as a right centre back, he would have started with Fofana. If there's any other, if it wasn't for,
I think Fofana needs to survive the stretcher first. Fofana needs to survive stretcher.
You said that name there.
No, but Alex, what I mean by that is, look, Fofana would have had more game time, and Thiago Silva would have been a little bit more on the bench. I would have assumed if Fofana was fit, but because Badiashile and Colwell are left centre backs, I don't think Poch is a fan of playing two left centre backs to start with. A centre back pairing.
I think Colwell is going to be better centre back with Badiashile. For one specific, like people like, oh, Colwell. When did you see Colwell play as a centre back? He's been playing left.
The Arsenal game in the cup matches.
Yeah, and how did we do in those games?
Cole had some sloppy passes.
You can't judge him. You can't judge him because I didn't see.
You can't judge him.
The cup matches now. We're good in the cup matches.
The cup
Yeah.
games against Blackburn and Wimbledon.
No,
Come on, man. I'm not going
No,
shit
the
against
people that
Wimbledon.
saying that Colwell is the shit
No,
center back.
Wimbledon was
When
shit.
did you actually watch him, center back? Because as far as Pochettino said, no, we're playing two at the quarterback, and Colwell was the left back.
True.
And this is how you're supposed to judge the center back based on how he actually runs back and forth. I always say the fullbacks are the most demanding runners on the field, and Colwell does that.
Yeah, that's
Meet your boy. Go to the press conferences and listen to Pochettino saying we play four at the back.
Yeah, but you know Colwell's not going to be running up and down like crazy the pitch because he's not. That's not his style. He's a defender. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I think he.
Oh, I know that. I know Tattoo Matt. I know that.
Okay, good.
Do you know Tattoo Matt? So why are you judging Colwell on the left back position as a center back?
No. I just think he does. If he's there to defend,
You see, even your microphone, your thing didn't agree with you. Look, this is my actual genuine concern. How we got like people saying that we have a problem with the low block teams, and I think the main problem with us breaking the low block team is actually Thiago Silva, because he's the one that demands the tempo of the game. You might say I'm not saying that he's a shit defender and everything. But if you're gonna use him as the tempo maker of the game, we're screwed because we recycle the ball the same way we recycle with Jorginho, and I don't believe in global warming.
Alex, when it comes to low blocks, I don't have a problem personally. I think it's being clinical because when you're up against low blocks, you're not going to get a lot of chances. But if we are wasteful in front of goal,
which we are,
we've got no hope. We've got no hope. Because when I'm watching other teams like Arsenal, Man City, other teams against low blocks, they don't get a whole heap of chances, but they're a lot more clinical than we are. For me, I don't think it's Thiago Silva that is the problem in that area.
But Dazzle Pants, I agree with you. Enzo and Casado actually supposed to be tempo. The midfield, deep midfield, always the ones that generate the tempo. But the problem is, from now on, please look at when we have Thiago Silva on the ball, watch his hand gestures, what he does to bring those players towards him. You know why? Because he does not want to make the pass that can be cut, and he will be the one that actually get cut with the pants down. Please, I'm not saying I'm not right. I'm not with the badges. Like my badges are same as my tattoo shop. So if you don't believe me, the next time you go watching a game with Thiago Silva on the ball, watch him how he sets the tempo of the game. All I'm saying. And if I was wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not here saying that I will lose, right? But that's what I see.
I can't even lie. I haven't watched one of the Chelsea games on TV this year. I can't even say how we've done.
And I heard your conversation about like you can see game tactically better on the pitch. That was laughable, especially from Fatur, who's 5 feet wide and on the first row, at the stadium. You see what I'm saying? So yeah.
Big up Fatur.
By the way, I remember when people saying Anthony Taylor was demolished to the second division and he's not coming back. Yeah, he's back.
Warrior, yeah, we're gonna raid Saeed later. He already asked for it. Shit, there's 7 super chats I'll go through. Big up Max Morg saying, would you play Colwell or Badia Shield at right centre back? I don't know if you're saying in terms of replacing Disasi potentially, but I would like to see how Badia Shield comes back into the team because he's been amazing since joining us. Big up Felix saying,
go ahead, Lewis. I'm sorry.
No worries. Big up Felix saying, Palmer reminds me of Griezmann's role at the last World Cup, finding pockets of space, and his passing is way better than I knew. Wait until his shooting comes through. I haven't really seen him take a lot of shots. Not a lot. Mainly because his role has been more creative, if anything. But I do agree with your sentiment on Griezmann. I also think his composure is just.
How good does everyone think Palmer is here? By the way,
I don't think he's dropped a bad game.
I think he's absolutely
I'm more
fucking
impressed.
mustard.
This guy is.
I didn't expect him to be that good.
Look,
That's
I
my
want to
thing.
go back. I want to go back on Silva one more time, so
Go
we
for
can
it.
finish what. So people ask what I want to start. Look, as the current squad and the current injuries list, and I don't judge how they go in practice. It's for the coach to decide. If I had this squad injuries on me, and if I was the manager, I would pull who's the best fit for which game. And tactically, we're playing against City, so Thiago Silva is actually good against City because he will slow down the pace. Do you see common sense coming?
Mm-hmm.
Thiago Silva slow down the pace. Manchester City will frustrate that we slow down the pace because wants to go 100 miles an hour. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not saying put the Thiago Silva under the firing squad. Listen to word that coming out of my mouth. Don't listen to what you see. He's in space. I am here on Earth, and I'm saying just pick your freaking battles. I'm just gonna pick on you because I'm not gonna pick on Fatura anymore. I'm not gonna call him Pumba because I watched him yesterday and I was jealous of the guy.
Bro, you're on this indirect stuff, bro.
That's what's finally survived.
If you're
Fata
we all know what I meant, yeah. But I don't know why you're frustrated. I'm creating new terms. I didn't even create a new term. It just came out of my mouth like on the spot. Enjoy it.
City are slow. Who thinks the City likes to play slow down pace? Who thinks City?
Like they know when to slow it up. They know when to speed it up.
Yeah, they play slow whilst they're in the defense. Like when the defenders are on the ball, they play slowly, but they quickly have quick transitions forward. So I don't know. They're a bit mixed. Yeah,
they play at the tempo they want.
Lewis, I just remembered something that happened yesterday, mate. All right, so we had a steward who was proper Chelsea, like who was singing with us, dancing with us, like proper.
See, I'm gonna have to stop again. Like you see, OTC with the space merchant, and now with proper Chels.
Wait, let Matt go. Go.
I don't want him to use word term proper Chels.
Mate, Alex, bro, are you a
proper Chels?
Wait. Police, bro. Come on, man. What you on?
Matt. If he's here, is he here?
You see, he said the curse word, and I voodoo his shit, and now he cannot use the word proper Chels.
Proper Chels. Big up Sean saying.
I am Nigerian in this. My ancestors are Nigerian. I will pull some voodoo shit on your ass.
Pep on there. What was the story?
Fucking so this steward, and it's like all three of them as well. By the way, like we haven't got one.
Matt, don't say proper Chels. Matt, don't say proper.
Let him go.
Like so we're all proper having it off.
Yeah, thank you, Matt.
Imagine if he starts singing. He's like, I'm gonna do a chant, and he's turned around and just said, "What do you think of Tottenham?" I was like, no. I was like, you were doing so well all game. Like when he said he was going to do a chant, I thought he was going to do so good. I was like, yeah, go on. And then he was like,
he had to pick the Guna chant,
mate. That's what I'm saying. Is like I hate that chant as well. If I hear someone sing it, I scream. I was like,
that's such a caramel cut chant. I hate that,
mate. I know. You see, you had all them kids doing it in the shed. Lower kept doing it, and I kept screaming like, "Oh, you Arsenal! Oh, you Arsenal! Oh, you Arsenal in disguise!"
On all of that. But big up to Shard saying Pep on the sidelines moving players around with no TV. TV and in-person work together. I think you're talking about the whole tactics thing we're talking about with watching the game on TV compared to watching it in person. From Poch's position as well, he's in the perfect position for it as well.
I can tell you one thing. People that watch on TV cannot help the team out sometimes. People that watching at the stadium can actually help the team. And I can tell you that for 100% proof because I've been there. I know that. People chanting your name sometimes can bring you out of the funk. People on TV cannot do that. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's a different perspective as well on it. Big up to Chef G saying, compare Silva's stats with the rest of our centre backs. He shall not be benched until he leaves at the end of the season. Jimmy the DJ versus professional managers. No, it's just an opinion. It's just an opinion, but yeah, appreciate the donation. I'll have a look at the stats as well, but I need to find out a place for it. But
by the way, did anybody actually knows how to get the thing? Sometimes most of the badges are actually you do a questionnaire test to get the badges as a coach. You know that, right? Like people, you do realize that it's a test with multiple answers. You know that, right? And you have to coach some kids sometimes, like for the like you don't have to win, you don't have to do nothing to be winning and blah blah blah. There's nothing in the coaching badges that have to make for you to make. That you have to some kind of like if you beat like to get to badges on the highest level, you don't have to win tournaments. You don't have to do that. You literally get badges because you coach somebody for 2 years.
Oh fucking
so
hell.
Yeah,
that's why the
go
whole
and look.
coaching badges is like, yeah, but I've still heard some bad takes.
You see what I'm saying? Yes, you do. It's a multiple question test to get the badges and experience of coaching.
Just so I can flex it. You can't chat to me. I got coaching badges. I now know more than everybody.
Alex, I could be wrong, but last time I checked, I think everything up to UEFA B, I think you could just pay for it and just literally just study and take the exam and do the practical coaching tests.
Coaching badges is the biggest load of shit ever. Shit. It's crap.
Yeah, you know
it's
that
European football crap. If you know a sport, you coach it. What the fuck does a badge mean? Who's giving the badge?
The FA.
It defies logic. I'm gonna go take a test that's gonna teach me how to manage football. Are you out of your fucking mind?
No, you got.
Chelsea Michi boy, are you said get the badges then waffle poach at a great manager? Are you telling? Is that the remark to me? Please answer. Is that a remark to me, Michi boy?
Oh, Michi boy.
We'll see. Big up to Chef G as well, saying you don't know shit about how the club builds its future. Thiago Silva is still starting games decided by experts. He's performing. You're deluded, but it doesn't mean you can't question managers. Other than that, like, what's the point of us even talking?
So, Michi boy, to tell you to answer you, since you brought my name, where's your get the badges, then waffle poach a great manager. So why you have a YouTube channel, Michi boy? You're not. Have you ever said any managers?
Badges, you bitch. Why you got a channel? Why we want to hear your fucking opinion?
Why you do it? Like I don't understand, Michi boy. Like you're rational man. I know you personally, so I don't understand what your point is. It like
he's trying to be appealing in the chat. You old fuck. You can't appeal in the chat. You don't have the wittiness.
Big up to Mr. Dub as well.
Certifications. But how do you? I'm not questioning the certification, people. I'm questioning how you get those thing. Do you like? How do you get actual badges? It's a multiple answer question. It's a test. You do get certificates, but you have to pass the test. But the test is question and multiple answers.
There's two sides to the test. There's multiple answers, but I think you have to do a few coaching drills in the actual test. Yeah, that's as far as I'm aware.
So if I don't make, OTC, I have a conversation with Chelsea. Chelsea Michi boy, can you please can you come on the stream if you can? So I will not.
Michi boy, if you want the link,
Michi, if you come, can you please? We'll talk.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to answer you on. Anyway,
in fact, I'll just DM you the link if you want to roll through.
My point is about the managers. I'm not criticizing. I'm like, for example, like some of the managers, they became the managers without even having badges before they did it. You know that, right? Frank Lampard didn't have all the badges before he became a manager.
No, but so how it works is you wait. So
it wasn't asking. It wasn't a question.
So what are you trying? I don't get what you're saying.
I'm saying I was answering the Michi boy. I wasn't answering you, OTC. I was literally answering Mitch.
I'm not seeing what Mitch Boy saying, so I'm getting confused. But no, yeah, that you just
Mitchy Boy is a bitch.
Yeah.
Go suck Johnny Mineral's dick, pussy.
Yo. He doesn't like actually Johnny
Yeah,
Minerals.
he don't fuck with Johnny no more. As far as
I don't give a fuck. That's why I said it.
Oh.
I actually, Jimmy. Nobody say like when we are questioning Thiago Silva, do we question if he's an individual or we question in a Chelsea team? That's the problem with people not separating.
These dickheads don't get. They missing the whole point. They so caught up in we're fucking building. We're rebuilding. You don't rebuild with old people. You don't. You don't rebuild with old people. Nobody rebuilds anything with old anything. It's called a rebuild. We got rid of all those old deadwood players. You move on. You put the young players, you play them. That's what you do. Oh, we need Silva. He's fucking 40. A 40-year-old player is not a part of a rebuild.
By the way, nobody actually said that we don't want to use him. We just don't need to use him all the time.
He doesn't need to be in the starting 11. He doesn't.
Anyway, I mean, remember when I don't see Thiago Silva. First of all, Thiago Silva, people asking why Thiago Silva is not a captain then, if he's that kind of big voice at Chelsea.
I'm not sure.
Why?
That's a poach. That's another criticism.
That's not a poach. If
that is a poach, because Poch decides who's going to be captain.
I know that.
That's why I gave it to Conor Gallagher.
No. What I'm saying, but if you think that Poch is that kind of character, why wouldn't you give the most experienced person on the pitch? And if everybody thinks that it's Thiago Silva, why? He's the most experienced. That's what you usually give the captaincy to, right?
The person, yeah.
I'm asking a question. I'm just asking a question. If Thiago Silva is most experienced, most anything, why are people actually not giving him? Why he's not captain of Chelsea?
He should be captain.
No. The funny part. Hold on. When James got injured, Chilwell got injured. Thiago Silva is still not a captain. Is that not sinking in?
I blame Poch for that. That's a Poch decision.
What do you mean you blame me? What's the blame? What's the blame?
Michu boy, go after OTC. Go after OTC. He does not have a professional.
Unless Thiago Silva turned around and said, "I do not want to be captain," then Thiago Silva should be captain. Well, should be at least captain or vice captain. So the fact that
I don't think Silva needs the armband, in all honesty. Bro's a leader in general. It's Thiago Silva.
Yeah, but if you're going to give the captain's armband out, you give it to the biggest leader. And that would be Thiago Silva. For me, personally.
Who's the biggest leader, Lewis? James or Thiago Silva?
Probably Silva, if anything.
Let me ask you a question. Yesterday, did you see who's the captain of Tottenham? Son, right?
Son. It was Son, right?
Yeah. How many times have you seen Son in front of the referee yesterday?
1,000 times.
Oh, dude, I was surprised how I was like, I never seen Son coming out of shell like that. Even when Aspilicueta had the armband, and he's supposedly a nice guy, I didn't see him to do. You see what I'm saying? The guy was in referees all the time. By the way, OTC, before I forgot. It is another mad thing you said today. I will not let you slide. Let me ask you a question. No. It's not about spaces. It's not about spaces no more. It's back to earth. You made the sentence saying, we got lucky with the red card. Right? We got lucky with the red cards yesterday? Break.
I regretted that. I'll get back on that one. That's something I'll go back on because I said it and I was like, oh shit, no, like I said it wrong. Basically, what I mean by that is that the red card went our way. I don't think we got lucky with the red card, but the red card went our way. And it's not something that we forecasted for. That's what I was trying
And
to say.
this is
But
what
I
I've
said it
been
quickly,
hearing
but
from a lot of Chelsea fans and a lot of Tottenham fans. We got lucky. We didn't get lucky.
no,
If we
I
were
think
lucky,
that's something I rescind. That's something I rescind. We didn't get lucky with the red card. We did not get lucky with the red card. There were 2 cards, and actually, I think Udogie and the other guy, what's his name, Romero, should have got red carded.
they actually made those red cards for themselves. Though Chelsea, nobody rattled them. I was hoping, if you remember my point about the game before the game, I said it. The only 2 way we can get results from this game, if we get under Romero's skin,
I
and
remember you said that.
if we make Tottenham lose the possession playing off the back, what you think happens? Because I've seen watching the Tottenham, those 2 things are the weak thing for the Tottenham, and it was proven. But we did not capitalize on get the possession. People forget that, but this is how we actually win. And I don't like when people are using "we got lucky." We didn't got no lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tottenham. If you look at the game, Tottenham came with a vengeance against Chelsea. Those players. You have a different tune and you get abused. Tell me about it. I always get abused. But OTC with the new terms, say like space defending. What the fuck?
Bro, I don't understand why you get riled up. That's bro.
It's not riled up, man. It riled me up in the beginning. Now I'm gonna troll you.
TV, bro, if you hear something on your laptop, that you don't like, you just slap it. Like you just slap the laptop and just throw it in the bin and say, "No, I don't like what he said. I don't like vocabulary, fam." Spaces. No.
I don't. What Jimmy
I
is.
rescind that lucky part.
Nature boy, it's not me. Jimmy has his opinion. I have my opinion. Sometimes they collide too. I'm not as crazy on the Pochettino as Jimmy is. I'm getting there though. As many times I'm gonna see Colwell on the left side. Sorry, I'm gonna criticize him. Every time I'm gonna see Chilwell play in the left wing. Jimmy, I don't need Michu boy. I don't need badges to see that. You can tell me as many badges Pochettino has. I will not use Chilwell as a left. You can tell me that, hey, that happened before and Chelsea won trophies. Yes, in the Champions League final in Bayern Munich, who played a left wing?
Ryan Bertrand.
A left winger. Who was the left winger? It was a left back.
Yeah.
Remember who played at the left wing in the Champions League final 2012?
Yeah, Bertrand.
You can use that.
Right, I'm just going to go through the last few super chats quickly.
I did abuse you. Who did I abuse you?
Well, one sec, Alex. What's the difference between Silva having a lapse and giving up a goal versus one of the youngsters? Answer: the youngster might learn from it. That's why I understand Jimmy's stance. Both stand by themselves. I think Silva started the season poorly, but did get a bit better. But I also understand where you're saying where it's like you'd rather give 2 centre-backs the opportunity to learn how to play with each other and get through those growing pains and maybe even be better for next season. Both sides stand with points. Simple as that. Ian says, big up Lewis and panel, just back from work. Now still feeling fucking good after yesterday's result. Tottenham fans, hold that. London is always blue. Facts. And also, again, to any Tottenham fans watching. And one last super chat. Big up to Ian saying, even more good about yesterday is that Van der Ven is injured, Madsen injured, Udogie and Romero suspended. We have destroyed their lineup for the next few games.
That's a fact.
If they drop points in the next few matches, then we have that as well.
Look, we literally STD their asses.
And you know what? I'm just gonna blame Romero for it all. Because if he didn't do his stupidness, he don't get sent off, and maybe the domino effect doesn't continue. We never know.
Yeah, because that poor guy, like people saying, like, oh, the high line was so good on the manager. Well, I can tell you where's the reason the hamstring got ripped. It's because of high line. Because the guy literally had to run into the space. Remember that? That center back that ripped the hammy. By the way, he ripped it. he might gonna have to have surgery, man. This is not a 46-week gun. I don't have X-rays in my eyes like OTC in the space, but I can tell you one thing. When I saw it, it's
What
a
the hell?
dangerous
That don't
hamstring.
even make sense.
Yeah, but you smile and it made me laugh, made me feel
Bro.
giggly and warm on the. That's a
Bro,
torn hamstring, and that's because of a high line. With the high line, you make those players take off such a big amount of sprints. It's a sprints. It's a sprints, and you tear your hamstrings from sprints. The longer the sprints, the longer that muscle goes without getting oxygen. You don't get oxygen when you run. You get oxygen when you stop.
Shit, well, I ain't gonna wish anyone bad luck on the injury front, but if he's out for a long time, boy, Tottenham are fucked. Tottenham are
And
fucked.
oh man, I realize now we have every fan base have their own eagle. And yesterday I met Tottenham. I didn't know because I don't even though my brother-in-law supposedly Tottenham fan, but he's really not. He's just like wants to
Who's
be.
Tottenham gal?
There's a guy yesterday on what's his name on Judge Mo's channel. Some Matt from United States. I don't know.
Oh,
Anyway.
I see that the
Oh my God! He was saying that actually that it wasn't a red card.
badge.
Yeah, the coaching badge guy. He was actually saying that the card is not a red, and he did not break a law. And he's saying that he would
He had
be
the law in front of
surprised.
him. He had a book in front of him.
Yeah, and he wasn't surprised that actually Tottenham is gonna go and reverse that decision. And I was like, oh boy. And he's like, I'll bet it. I'll bet the money. And I came and I was like, okay, I'll take your bet. And the minute I said he's like $10, I was like, $10? What are we? Piggy bank breakers? And then he's like, oh, are you here to make money? Yeah, I'm here to make money.
So about United Spurs. I thought it was some other guy.
No. That's not United Spurs of America. No. That's not him.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it. It's Mo's stream, right?
Yeah, it's on most.
Yeah, he won on that.
But this guy is actually defending a red card too. By the way, same guy that says he did not have he should not have a red card says James 100% should have the red card. And when I was saying that there was intent from Ramirez from that guy to hurt player, he's like, oh, there's no intent in the laws. Oh, I was like, okay, if there's no word intent in the laws, okay, why are you saying that James had the should be sent off? Oh, because he put the elbow. So you mean did he intended to hurt the player? All of a sudden, it's the same conversation, right?
Listen, you do get red card for intent because if you try to punch a player, you miss it, you still get red card for that.
As much as I think Rodrigo is, I don't think Chelsea fans is Rodrigo is Chelsea's fan. I'm not gonna bring that.
That's Rodrigo. That's crazy, man.
I think it's class ref. To be fair, like class ref is the one that makes a Gals level of Chelsea fans.
But yeah, to be honest, I just can't take Klasref seriously. If anything.
That's what I'm saying. I can't take a Gal seriously. The guy's a clown, literally clown. And he thinks he.
What? When he's talking about Arsenal, or when he's talking about Chelsea?
Everything. The only two things he's talking about is Arsenal and Chelsea. So give me.
Yeah, but when he's talking about Chelsea, I don't take him seriously because I know he's trying to troll. But when he's talking about Arsenal, I listen a bit more because
I don't.
It's a bit more.
I don't. He's still the one saying that he's still the one saying that Kai Havertz is like. So yeah, no.
Do you know what? He's trying to be super optimistic, and he's trying to back the players and the coach to the hill. But like, I don't know. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't.
Well, to be fair, there's a one below a Gal, but I think it's a Gal level. There's another guy over there that I forgot his name. He comes on Terry sometimes. The guy, what's his name? Fuck, what's his name? Scope is yeah. I mean, they kind of follow each other, but there's another guy that kind of like I forgot his name. He comes on Never Follow it a lot.
Right, we'll figure it out. But for now, I won't lie to you, I have to bounce because I've got to film one more video and then have a nap. But guys, 10 p.m. Capital Conflict. The cooking continues. Henry Wright, Northside, hop onto the stream and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Everybody head over there, like and subscribe and all of that. We're heading over to Saeed TV. Big up everybody. Like, subscribe, and as always,